better believe it, cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Cause I'm aiming for your
That's
head.
right. Here we are. We're back again. It seems like our season just ended. If does what it seems like to you, it's true. We just ended our winter 2025-2026 season last week, and guess what? We're back in action tonight as we start the spring 2026 season here at Monsters of Dirt. 7 different series, 12 weeks of racing. Every Tuesday night, 4 different series. We're live here on Monsters of Dirt, and we got a treat tonight. We got the micro wing sprints back here on track, as we've only raced one season in these. These haven't been on iRacing too long. One of the newest things on iRacing. We got Chubb in the booth tonight, and we got Casey Childers from ECC over here in the booth with us for a couple races tonight. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
That's Chubb. How you doing tonight,
good.
Casey? There he is. That's Casey. As we are getting ready to hit the track, it's going to be hard to keep track of these guys, as the camera angles and everything are pretty difficult to work with on this little tiny track, but I'll do the best I can. And we got our first heat race here. It looks like we're going to have 2 heat races or 3 heat races. Not quite sure.
It's showing 4 heat races on my side. Or no, it's skipping them. So you're gonna have 2 heat races.
2 heat races, and what do we got? 4 from each heat race going to the pole. Look at Gene Wolf out here. Gene Wolf got the overall pole. He's starting on the pole of this race. Adam Holbert, a 14-time Monsters of Dirt champion, trying his luck in these little cars, qualified 2nd, so he'll be on the pole in the 2nd race. Christopher Long qualified 4th overall, just looking through those guys there. Bryson Daffern won the championship in these cars the first season, but they didn't have wings on them in the series he won. He won the Wingless Sprint Series championship in season number 1 last year from Bad Racing. As we're getting ready to go racing, like I said, Gene Wolf's on the pole here at a 642. Aiden Lewis just joined the league tonight in a 55. He's a ECC East Coast Clash member there, coming and joining and racing with the Fixed League over here. Chris Herrera and Tyler Hurst, that's your 2nd row. Tim Trowbridge, he drives everything, and Anthony Chubb Connell right there. He's in the booth and in the car. Corey Van Ort, Cody Shawns, and Curtis Daffern. Casey, what'd you say? 4 advance?
Top 3 will advance out of this.
Top 3
advance, and the rest of them go to the B main.
It'll be a big B main to see who gets to get in the feature. But first, we'll say the first 3 cars are going to go in the feature here. So we got 7.5 races ahead of us. See the way these things look, it makes me want to get out there and run them.
We ran a hosted race a couple of weeks ago or something like that, and I tried them, and I wasn't worth a nickel, so I just figured I better sit these out.
I know nobody out here's really practiced them much, but they're looking pretty good in this heat race. As Gene Wolf's pulling away, he got the pole tonight. He's a champion in the Street Stock Series years ago in the Monsters of Dirt. Aiden Lewis is holding on to 2nd with Tyler Hurst 3rd. Look at Chubb running up to 4th with Herrera in 5th. The magic numbers 3rd, though, as Tyler Hurst is in 3rd right now. We're already on the final lap. Holy cow. Tell you what, it moves quick. Checkered flags out. Bam. Heat race winning the one's over. Gene Wolf and Lewis and Tyler Hurst going straight to the feature with Anthony Chubb Connell. He's going to be on the pole to be main. Dang, Chubb, what'd that take? About 33 seconds?
Yeah. I don't think I took a breath.
Good thing it wasn't any more laps. Freaking pass.
I got a really dumb question, but what gear is everyone running in?
Crickets. Nobody's going to tell them. They said it's a secret. As we got Adam Holbert out here. Adam is on the pole. He's a 14-time Monsters of Dirt champion. He has never won a championship in these cars, though. Christopher Long starting second. Christopher getting better and better. The Winter Series was great for Christopher. He needs to get a paint job. Got Hunter. Let's see here. Joseph Grandy, Daffron, Dorian, Ellens, Hunter Parsons. Look at that little number 0. Looks like he should have a controller driving that thing like he does in real life with his RC cars. Harry Rittenhouse and other ECC members out here. Douglas Stewart qualified last. He didn't get in until the last minute, so no practice and kind of showed up there. We're getting ready to go green flag racing again for 7 quick laps. No cautions. Takes him to the green. He's ripping around, going around, leading the first lap already with Long in second. Grandy, our Ford 10 champion, in third. Look at Bryson Dafford in fourth. He's going to try to race his way in. Bryson's won a bunch of races in the UCC, hasn't he, Lord Casey?
Oh yeah, he is our last season number 3 champion with the Super Late models, and right now he's leading in the Pro Series. So he's always a hard one to try to get around. And man, people don't realize how intense these heat races are. You really need to finish upward to front on a small track like this. Small track, you've got 25 laps. 25 laps seems like you got a lot of time, but whenever it's small like this, they click away pretty fast.
Joseph Grandy got bumped out of the way by Dafford, and then he got chewed up by the field. Now he's right in front of the leaders. We got David Ellens and Grandy right in front of our leader, Adam Over. Adam gets clear of him, as we already got 4 laps, 3 laps to go. Adam drives it into the wall. Oh man, that's gonna damage his car. Well, his race is over. My bad. My overlay was lying to me. Imagine that. Early in the night, the overlay has a hard time keeping up sometimes. Let me down.
In the C main, we're going to have the top 5 out of the C mains going to make it to the feature. They've got 10 laps to try to do it.
We got a C main and a B main. Both of them are equal B mains, actually. So both of them, you said, how many top 5 out of both races?
I'm pretty sure that's what it said. Let me go double check.
It sounds right. We only had 20, I think 20 cars or 19 cars, and 16 of them start the feature. So that sounds about right. We're waiting on Corey Van Ort to come out here. If he doesn't come out here, this will just be a practice session. All 5 cars will advance.
Look,
Corey
I
Van Ort.
don't know what you want. Literally, you seen me coming on the top. You protect the top, so I don't bottom.
Hey, Chuck, look at Discord PM whenever you get a chance.
Using the whole racetrack and you won't get hit.
We got drama. All right, guys, here's the deal. Top 5 advance. Corey didn't line up, so all 5 of you guys advance. Use this as a 10-lap practice session. There's going to be no cautions thrown. All of you guys are going to the feature.
Was using the same lines as the guys in front of me. I want you to not hit me every time you're fucking next to me. How about that?
Ooh, we got some. Let's turn the radio on so we can see who's getting on each other.
You were on the
here.
bottom, I was coming on the top. You jumped up, so I dove low. And then you turned into the middle. Like,
Oh, it's Grandy and Dafford going at it.
That's the line.
These guys are using this as a practice session. It's still a race out there. This Chubb's trying to get bragging rights and win this race with O'Leary and Trowbridge right there in tow. Cody Shawns is out here with Curtis Dafford back here in the back, struggling with these little cars, but he's still going to get in the feature. sure it won't take a few minutes to run 25 laps. Looks like I'm on the final lap if everything's right here. Yeah, it's not. Yep, checker flag. Chubb, you looking good
Final
out there,
lap,
man. What's that, Casey?
I said that was the final lap there. They'll put Chubb starting 7th place in the feature.
Yeah, look at there, Troy Dorian. He's another ECC member. He's on the front row with Bryson Daffern.
This place got lights? It's
Yes.
awful dark.
Yes, it does. I checked last night to make sure. Alright, guys. 6 of you guys did line up, so even if the 7th guy doesn't, the race is on. Only the top 5 advance out of you 7. Good luck. Caution's only thrown for multi-car wrecks. If it's just a 1-car wreck, turn around and get going. As we got the front row of Dorian, he's going to do a wheelie. We got Daffern doing a wheelie. Hopefully they don't break their suspension, goofing off. Harry Rittenhouse, he signed up tonight. He's from ECC. We got Douglas Stewart out here, Joseph Grandy, David Owens, and David Pope. Derek Pope, I should say. All right, guys, if you guys see him, Dorian
Says your stream went offline, John.
Yeah, his voice is roboting too for me.
Yeah,
I didn't know if it was me or if that was you too.
It might be coming back on though, hopefully.
Yeah, you're not cutting out now.
It's early, man. I live out in the country. I gotta share my internet with a lot of people, apparently. Bryson Daffern wins the race. Dorian Grandy, Rittenhouse, and Stewart's gonna advance. David Ellens, he was the slower car in the field, so David, we'll see you over to Street Stocks. That lobby just opened up. Yeah, my streaming quality is dropping bad right now, guys. Apologize out there. Hopefully we can get through this race and get it
Says you're yeah, it says you're back live again on YouTube.
Right on, right on. Well, the league rolls on regardless. Schedule rolls on regardless. That's the monsters of dirt, with or without me. Hopefully my internet holds up. Tell you what, man, I think the most impressive Rittenhouse and Stewart's going to advance about this is being able to put these races back to back to back every night, every week, and pretty much do it flawless. That a lot of guys don't understand how hard that is until they run a league and just try to put on one race a night. We got this pretty figured out, but it takes our drivers, good help, good drivers, and a lot of experience is the reason why we were able to do it. Gene Wolf's out here on the pole. Adam Holbert second. Aiden Lewis, Christopher Long, Tyler Hurst, Hunter Parsons, Bryson Daffern, Anthony Chubb, Cobble, Dorian Herrera, Grandy, Trowbridge, Rittenhouse, Stewart, Sean, Stafford. Oh my God, 16 of these little guys. This sounds, you know what these sound like? It sounds like when I used to race Volkswagens back in the 90s. Green flag's out. There's only 25 laps. They don't have very much time to get to the front and make their moves. They gotta make it happen quick. Only a 4-race series. So you gotta get all the points, all the positions you can every time you get on the track. If you want to get that Monsters of Dirt Championship. This will be the 119th series season championship that we hand out. It'll be the first championship we hand out in the spring series. 119, that's crazy. Gene Wolf's out front. He looks really good, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, a lot of fast guys out there right now. We got some of them running the bottom of the track, like Jeff, he's down there.
Just stuck down there.
The track. Yeah, and a lot of these guys run that top fast line, but Manchub's sticking right with them.
This is pretty damn impressive right here. I'm gonna tell you what, it takes a hell of a group of guys to put on a show like this. In the bike race, for sure.
It's like Gene Wolf and Adam Hobrick's kind of running away with the top 2 positions right there. Pulled away pretty far from Tyler Hurst.
Tyler Hurst still running good third with his teammate fourth. Aiden Lewis fifth. Bryson Dafford, he started at seventh. He's up to sixth. Hunter Parsons running good in that number 0. Lap 11 to 25. It's going to go really fast.
Big pile up.
Huge pile up. Oh my lord. Look at this.
100% my fault.
Who just said that?
I don't know.
Oh, I see it. Hold on. Aiden Lewis jumped the curb, come up and touched Christopher Long, turned him around in front of the field. That's definitely going to be an EOL to Aiden. How did he get out of that? He's the reason 12 cars are totaled, and he got out of it without any damage. He'll get an EOL, but he still got a great position out of that one. Wow, Aiden. Welcome to the league, Aiden. That's racing, though, man. Just one little touch. One little touch. We're back to green already. Holy cow. Your leader. When did he take the lead from that Gene Wolfe? I missed it. Was it before or after the crash?
I did too. I will go back to check real fast. Must have been before the clock because he's the one that started the race back off.
Stranger to victory lane in the Monsters of Dirt. He's won 51 features, 14 championships. We got 8 laps to go. We've only got one caution tonight in this race. What a race already to get the season started here in the MOD spring season. Our boys jump over here, jump into mini sprints. The top 16 cars made the feature. Adam Roberts put it on right now. We got a couple lap cars in the way with a lap car out of his wing. That's Trowbridge. We know Trowbridge. He's always out here fighting a damaged car, I swear. Adam Holmes pulled away. Gene Wolfe second. Tyler Hurst has ran third all night, but Dafford's up there in the fourth. Look at Dafford trying to get on that podium. And as Dafford comes down, smacks Trowbridge, but Trowbridge goes off the track. He just keeps it rolling. We got 2 laps to go. Man, this race moving quick, ain't it?
Oh yeah. Looks like Bryson's spun around out there on the track now.
White flag's out. It's over. We only had one caution. Dafford got spun around right as the white flag came out. Coming to the start-finish line. Adam Roberts, your winner. Gene Wolfe second. Tyler Hurst third. Joseph Grandy fourth. Shantz fifth. Chubb got a top 10 in sixth. Good job. Stuart Herrera, Rittenhouse, and Dafford's your top 10. Adam Holbert, Gene Wolfe, Tyler Hurst to the tower. Let's make it quick. Good job.
Yeah, that was my bad, y'all. 100% my fault. I think I tapped the berm or something. I got really tight.
Aiden, it's racing, man. You don't need to worry about it. Just move on. Try to do better next time, but stuff happens like that. That's for sure, as we're going to get everybody. Street Stock Lobby is up, qualifying in about 8 minutes, so get over there, guys. All right, we'll get this rolling real quick. Got Tyler Hurst. He got third position, ran there all race long. I was kind of worried about what kind of show we were going to put on. We put on a hell of a show out there with only one caution. Tyler, you pretty much went up to third right on the start and ran there all race. What could you have done better to get up to the win or second there, buddy?
Practice these or drive them a little more. They're a handful, but that Joker took off in the bottom pretty good to start with. I was kind of surprised. Just picked a couple off and rode around.
Well, that's a good run out there. You definitely got a good start to the season, and it's only a 4-race season, so hopefully you can show up for the other 4 races every 3 weeks and maybe get you a championship, man. Good run out there. You going to race the other ones?
Yeah, might as well. I appreciate you, John.
All right, bud. We'll catch you at the next one, man.
See.
All right, Gene Wolfe, he's back to the league, and he's back to getting podiums. He came out here and got the pole and pretty much dominated the first half of the race, and somewhere where we didn't get to see it, Adam got around you and got gone. But, Gene, hell of a run out there, hell of a start to the season, buddy.
Yeah, it was fun. Definitely felt like I had it and gave it away there. When it started getting around the top, I just didn't. We were running second gear majority of the time, and I didn't make that shift into third early enough. And once I did, it was too late, and I was able to catch them, but I couldn't get around them. But we had a hell of a race and kept it clean. I'm glad that we put on that great of a show.
Yeah, that was an awesome show. I was really pleasantly surprised by that, and I hope it keeps going, man. It looked like we had a league full of guys out there who just specialize in these. It was pretty cool out there, but good run, man. How did Adam get around you?
He went around. I think he slid me on the inside. He caught up to me and got on my ass real quick. And when he did, I knew it was coming at some point. I tried to throw one back at him and kind of parked it on his nose. Glad that we didn't get into each other, but he drove underneath me, kind of lifted a little bit to give him the top lane after that, and there was just no getting back around him.
Yeah, well, good run out there, Gene, man. You want to thank anybody?
Yeah, I want to thank all the guys over at Wolf Racing, I Race and I Flag, the wife for letting me race every night, and you guys for putting on a show for us.
Yeah, buddy. We'll catch you at the next one, man. Good run. Adam Holbert comes out here. He gets his 52nd feature win in the Monsters of Dirt. Starts another season off right. The last season was kind of a hiccup for Adam, but I think he's going to be back this season. I think these boys better watch out. I didn't expect you to come back, though, in the micro sprints there, Adam, but you showed up in the micros, and you don't race with us often with stuff with wings on them, but you came out here and you showed out and you picked up the win, man. You looked like you felt pretty good in these cars.
Yeah, this is only my second race in a micro. I really didn't expect to come out here and win.
Well, shit, man. If this is only your second race, maybe you need to start practicing. Maybe go pro in the micros one day. But
maybe.
Only a 4-race season, Adam. Shit, come out here and run good in the next 3, and you'll get you another championship, buddy. Good run out there, man.
Yeah, thank you. Maybe we can have some good luck, and I'd like to thank Jonathan Lee, my 2 brothers, and that's all I got to thank.
What's up, Jonathan Lee? We said what's up, man. He's OG, but we'll catch up with you, man. Good run out there, good win, and maybe you'll pick up another one tonight as we have 3 more series on 3 more tracks tonight. So we'll catch up.
Try.
All right, Adam, good luck on the rest of them tonight, buddy.
All right, see you.
All right, guys, unlike last season, we are not shutting down any broadcast. The street stocks are qualifying in 3 minutes, so we got to get over there. So we're going to give you a commercial or something to watch for a few minutes, and we're going to get over there. Let's see what we got to show you here. Maybe some music, maybe a commercial, maybe, let's see, the last of the Cowboys. Yeah, we're going to be doing some pro late model racing. That'll work. We'll catch you over at the next show in just a minute.
We ride across these plains and prairies, Rocky Mountain highs, fade off into the distance like ghost riders in the sky. Black smoke and white line, steel horses side by side. It's more than just a living, y'all. Hell, it's our way of life. We're the last of the cowboys, giddy up gone boys. 18 wheels on the concrete, it's a slow and dying breed. Rolling like Jesse James, modern day outlaw game. If you're out here riding with me, come on back and make some noise. We're the last of the cowboys. We ride across these plains and prairies, Rocky Mountain highs, fade off into the distance like ghost riders in the sky. Black smoke and white line, steel horses side by side. It's more than just a living, y'all. Hell, it's our way of life. We're the last of the cowboys. Giddy up, gone, boys. 18 wheels on the concrete. It's a slow and dying breed. Rolling like Jesse James. A modern day outlaw game. If you're out here riding with me, come on back and make some noise. We're the last of the cowboys.
Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. I'm giving you a chance. See the devil in a glance, boy. The devil in a glance. So I knock you out your pants, boy. Knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy.
Alright, that was quick. We're already back over here for the street stocks, and we're getting ready to let these boys go qualifying. We're here for our 18th season in the Monsters of Dirt Street Stocks. This is our 20th overall season, Chubb. Can you believe that?
That's crazy.
That's pretty crazy. 20 seasons. Anyway, just keep on rocking along as Jamie Massey did win the championship, his 4th championship. Which isn't too damn bad, I don't guess. We're
Talk
here
about
at
a good
Houston.
turnout with these street stocks, though. Last time I counted, had 34 cars out here on the track.
Yep, it looks like we're up to 36 now, Casey. That's a pretty good show out. These boys are ready to race. I'm gonna get a little driver's meeting in here real quick, and we're gonna hit that button and go racing. Alright guys, appreciate you guys coming out. Looks like we got a pretty good car count. We'll go over to rules here. This is season 17. That's my fault on the broadcast. This is a 8-race series, guys. Every Tuesday night we race, and when we're not on the track, who's on the track? Who's racing with the street stocks? The UMPs. The mini stocks are on the track for 4 of the races. So 8 of the 12 weeks the street stocks are on the track. Hopefully we see you out here each week. And the rules are pretty much the same. Remember, the leader controls all starts coming off of turn 4, and the leader can choose a high or low line. There's a 14 incident limit. First car lap down gets a wave around. All features are 30 laps for this series, and 24 cars will start to feature. Not much more to talk about. Just keep it clean out there. Keep it green. All the new guys, welcome to the league. There is a league rules page. It goes a lot more in depth, but pretty much the league rules are race with your head and race like you would in real life as much as possible. Good luck out there, guys. We're live on MonsterVision. Appreciate all the new signups, and we'll definitely put that back into maybe some prizes over the next few weeks. So I appreciate everybody coming out, and we'll get qualifying right now. One of y'all hit the qualifying button for me, please.
Hit the qualify button, you said?
Yes, sir. Please, sir.
Looks like we're going to have 4 heat races with 4 people from each heat race transferring onto the feature.
Well, that's the goal, but with 30-something cars, that's probably going to be 4 or 3 heat races, but it could end up being 4. We'll see. These boys are getting ready to go out here and go qualifying. For the first race of the season, this is our original series. I think our original season we ran street stocks and limited late models, if I'm not mistaken. But I know street stocks have been on the track for 17. This will be the 17th time out of 20 seasons. I think our pro late models is running season 17. I think our limited late models is on season 18. Pretty impressive. We started this thing 7 years ago, and it's just rolling strong, and a lot of these guys have joined up and raced with us for a long time. Looking at Joseph Grandy here, he started December 4th of 2022. Started 177 starts, 3 feature wins. He's won a championship and $125 cash. Jim Rivas is an original member from a long time ago. You know, he's a good racer. He just doesn't like guys cussing and carrying on too much. I don't blame him. Anthony Chubb Cottle, AC2 Skins himself, co-owner of Monsters of Dirt. There's old Cody Shawns in the 21. Curtis Daffern out here in that Coors Light street stock. Jordan Gonder joined the league today. He's looking a little wild. He's already finished his lap. He qualified 17th. Jake Jackson's usually really good in these cars. Right now, he's only 20th. I hope he hasn't put down his good lap yet. Let's watch him here. So he comes up off the corner. Let's see where Jake qualified. Oh, all the way to the pole. Jamie Massey had just took the pole, and Jake took the pole back. Jamie wasn't supposed to be out here tonight, but he's back again. 4-time street stock champion, 21-time winner. He's back. Bryson Daffern qualified 2nd, right in front of Jamie. Douglas Stewart, Jamie Massey's teammate, qualified 4th right now. Mason Moore, after a kind of a struggling first week, he comes out here and qualifies 5th. Tell you what, you might not like these cars, Casey, but these are my favorite. If I could get y'all trained good enough, I'd jump back out there and race this race. I say trained.
I don't care to really race them none. I really don't care to race them none, but I just ain't good enough, and this is too small a track for me to get out there and mess everybody's race up. So if it was a bigger track, I'd be out there with them trying to learn a little bit more.
Massey was in here, but he left.
Who was?
Massey.
Oh, he jumped in here?
Yeah, he left, though, in the lobby.
Oh, shoot. Tyler Jackson, I dared him to come out here tonight and try to get that first Monsters of Dirt championship. He's out here, but he's not out here. There he is. He's on the track. Has he got enough time to make this lap, Chubb? How much time's left?
29 seconds.
He's out there. Watch him. He's going to jump to the front here. This is a guy I really would look. He jumped to 2nd. Tyler Jackson jumps up to Jake Jackson up to 2nd. Let's see if he can get it on the 2nd lap. No, Tyler qualifies 2nd. I tell you, if I rooted for one guy to get a championship, it'd be, well, there's about 5 or 6, but Tyler Jackson's one of them. I'd love to see old Austin Good get him a championship too. Hopefully we see old Coot out here for the next race. Never seen Coot in a street stock, I don't believe, have we?
I don't know.
Houston Speedway. Who won Houston's in your league? Was it Daffern? In the ECC?
Yeah, Daffern won it. Yep. Daffern and Tyler Bigford was right on his back bumper the whole race, though. It was a really good race out of them, too.
Right on. So what, we got 3 heat races, guys? 3 13-car heat races, it looks like.
Yep, 3 heat races, and top 4 makes it.
Top 4 out of each, so then that'll be 12. So that'll mean 12, so 6 out of each be main, it'll look like. So we'll have some good racing here. Is Jake Jackson.
You liar.
Yeah, Massey's there.
I don't need to be here, bro. I ain't got no force feedback.
Jake Jackson, he's trying to get his first Monsters of Dirt win, feature win. He's won. He's a hell of a racer in real life, a hell of a racer here on the sim, and he's going to win him a Monsters of Dirt. Once he gets a Monsters of Dirt win, I think he's going to have 5. That's kind of the way it goes for these really good, fast guys.
Let me win one, man.
Jamie Massey starting on the outside, front row after winning 6 of the 8 races last season. No, 5 of the 7. 5 of the 7. Jordan LaFon's out here chasing the championship in the 144 from Louisiana. Mason Moore starting fourth. Chris Herrera and Tyler Hurst. Tyler Hurst just finished third in that last race. Gene Wolfe in the micro sprints finishes second. So there's your second and third place finishers from the last event earlier tonight. Troy Dorian and Stephen Burrow, 8th and 9th with Anthony Chepcottle. Charlie Jude's back in that familiar number 1, and Corey Van Ort, he loaded up for this one. Jason Fravel said, never mind. Let's go racing. What we got here? We got, should be 7 or 8 laps. Jake Jackson's going to fire off from the inside. Here we go. Let's go racing. He gets a good start, goes down there, hits the berm. The 49 car gets turned on the inside. There goes Hurst. Dorian's falling to the back really quick there. Jamie Massey slides up to Jackson's bumper, just about touches him as they go through the corner. Here they come right at you. Gene Wolfe back here in 5th. He's got to get one more spot to get that transfer spot right now. Jake Jackson looks like he's got the field covered with 4 laps to go. Mason Moore's falling like a rock after qualifying good. He's dropped down 3 spots. He's the one that got turned early by Tyler Hurst. I'm not quite sure what happened. We'd have to go back and look at it. I don't think it was Tyler's fault, but who knows? Stephen Burrow's on the outside in 7th. Jake Jackson's still out front. 2 laps to go. Jake's pulling Massey right now. I don't know if he does that in the feature. He might be able to get that first win. What do you think, Casey?
Yeah, he was running that bottom line this whole race there at the beginning. He kept on getting a little too low and jumping up on the berm, and Massey drove right up under the back of him, but once he's got that figured out not to get up on that, he's pulling away from him pretty good.
Well, here he's coming. Flagman puts the white flag away, checker flag out. Jake Jackson, Jamie Massey, Jordan LaFon, and Chris Herrera is going to advance. Mason Moore's going to be man. Tell you what, man, we've had some good racing to call tonight, haven't we, guys? Chubb, 8th place back there, going to the B-man. Jamie Massey has no force feedback, and he's still faster than everybody else, except for one car.
All right, your heat race is over now, Jim. Go fix your force feedback. Come back.
Yeah, I'm going to try to.
Tyler Jackson, he's back again, chasing that. He's a 16-time street stock champion in dirt leagues on the sim. Can you believe that? But he's been chasing that Monsters of Dirt championship for all 7 years. He's been here. He's raced more races in this series than any other driver in Monsters of Dirt history besides myself and Anthony Chepcottle, who's been here for every race since the beginning, both of us. But a lot of my starts were just starts in parks until I started doing this. Now I don't even go do that, so I don't even get any. Not that any of my stats would have been that great, but I didn't make them very horrible with all those last place finishes for admitting. Tyler Jackson has won quite a few races. He's just gonna try to put together 8 races this season. Lucky number 8, 8 races. The DWR number 8 starts first. Douglas Stewart second. Vaughn and Taylor. Tim Taylor's back. He said he's got a new trick. Atkins, Rivas, Brewer, Franks, Jackson, Shawns, Ellens, and Gonder. Here we go racing. Gonder joined tonight, man. A lot of these guys, we probably had about 7 or 8 guys join tonight. Hopefully they stick around after they realize the level of competition we got and realize that competition is fun and it makes you better and better. Jesse Wall said he might come back, I think, in one of the comments. I hope to see him come back.
Oh, yeah?
Haven't seen him in a while. I guess he's got to get a whole new system. You know how they do. They all sell out everything.
Yeah, buy back 3 times.
Yeah, Tyler Jackson, familiar, though, in the Monsters of Dirt. He's flashing out front. That's one thing he's had a problem with in this league for a long time, is for some reason he doesn't like my servers too well, his computer. Jackson's pulling away right now pretty easily with Jeremy Vaughn's in third, Douglas Stewart second. We'll have to watch the laps as everyone is being weird. It's hard to follow Tyler Jackson when he's flashing like that. We'll stick with Douglas Stewart. Tyler Jackson
We had them 3 wide.
flash.
We had them 3 wide racing back there for about 6th place, and a couple cars got tangled up on the front straightaway. Had some broken front ends. A couple guys had to pull in off the track.
Looks like Lon Franks was part of that for second. This car looks pretty good right now. He's in 5th. He's going up underneath Tim Taylor. What lap are we on, guys?
On lap number 6.
Number 6, white flags out. Lon Franks is looking to make the move. Tyler Jackson's gone with the lead. Stewart second. Looks like Vaughn's pretty good right now. The race is on for the transfer spot. Tim Taylor and Lon Franks. Lon Franks trying to keep it clean. Trying to keep it clean up underneath him. He's going to make it pass. They make a little contact. Lon Franks takes the spot. Tim Taylor to the front of the B main. That was a good race, man. I know Lon's one of the cleanest dudes out there. He did everything he could to keep it as clean as possible. Tim got a little squirrely, and then they came together. Nothing but just hard racing there. Tim Taylor, he's good in them B mains. He'll be all right. So we got one more heat race. Bryson Daffern is on the pole here. Let's go look at Bryson Davern's little profile here. I don't know if you guys noticed on the website, but I got a driver's profile page now that's kind of cool for some of our regulars. Bryson Daffern joined the Monsters of Dirt June 1st of 2019. 162 starts, 21 feature wins, 4 MOD championships, and won $330. He's also won quite a bit of stuff in the NHMRL and the Monsters Asphalt Racing League. So I was talking about new guys earlier, getting to kind of used to racing against this kind of competition, but I'll tell you what, Bryson Daffern qualified on the pole, but on the outside poles, brand new Monsters of Dirt member Dylan Tucker in the 83 car. Joseph Grady's on the inside second row with new member Derek Darnell on the outside second row in the 01. Right behind them is Aaron Brumbelow with Cody Ernest to his inside. Aiden Lewis and Christopher Long. Brandon Crumpler's new to the league, and so is Harry Rittenhouse in 11 and 12. Got quite a few new faces out here, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy the season, enjoy the league, as we're going to get racing here for 7 more laps, top 4 to the feature. Appreciate you bringing some of your boys over here, Casey. Good working with co-working with ECC as always.
Oh yeah, you sent some people my way, so I had to send them your way.
I gotta be careful who I send over there. You're giving away money. I'll send somebody over there to take my
Hey, that'll give them competition. That's all we need.
Tell you what, Zach Clark back to the league. Let's see, Kramer gets spun around there. Zach Clark, haven't seen Zachary in a while. As Dylan Tucker takes the lead from Daffern. Daffern ripped his front bumper off. I don't know what happened. Not sure what happened there. That was a better
I don't know
camera,
neither.
man.
I just caught on to that too.
I caught the bottom. or something, as we got some contact back there in the back as we have one going up to the wall. 88 of Ernest. Dylan Tucker still your leader. Daffern second, Grandy third, and Brumbelow fourth. That's your transfer cars. Darnell and Ernest is fifth to sixth with, that's Curtis Daffern and Christopher Long. They come together a little bit. Oh, look at here. Daffern's on the inside of Tucker with 2 laps to go, probably.
Yep, lap number 6 right now.
Tucker's pushing him on the inside. Daffern's getting pushed a little bit. Daffern's holding the bottom. He's going to try to make his car really wide. This 83 does what he needs to do to push him up. He's not being dirty. He's just getting him up out of his way. 83 and Daffern side by side. Daffern's going to hold him off. 83's got to drive it to the line to make sure he advances. Grandy, Tucker, and Brumbelow advance. I tell you what, Daffern, I don't know if something happened earlier in the race, but he got his elbows up and drove pretty solid there, as Derek Darnell's going to go to the B main. Probably have 2 B mains, big B mains here. There's your winner. And hopefully they put a new bumper on that car. All right,
Top
tell me
four's
one.
going to transfer out of the C main and put everything on the B main. Or no, 6. My bad. Hang on. Where are we at?
6 out of both.
Yep, 6 out of both.
All right, guys, top 6 out of both of these races. And just remember, only multi-car wrecks will get a caution. If you get more than 2 cars in a wreck and you don't get a caution, holler out, because we don't see everything. Single car wreck, just get turned around and get going. Like I said, top 6 make it. Keep it clean, keep it green. Good luck out there. It's going to be a good little C main here, which is our C and B mains are equal. Both of them are going to send guys to the feature. As Mason Moore's on the pole after a great qualifying spot tonight. He got roughed up early in the B main, and now he's paying the price. Or he got roughed up in a heat race, I should say. Derek Darnell's new to the league. He's starting on the outside front row. Alex Brewer's a street stock champion in the league with Stephen Burrow from TNT starts beside him. Christopher Long, Curtis Daffern side by side back here in the third row. We got somebody starting in the pits, it looks like. Probably Gonder, I guess. Van Orton, Jude, Atkins, Rivas, and Rittenhouse. And it looks like
Again, John?
Roboting again. Shoot.
Yeah.
Counting the guy in the pit, we're going to have 12 cars on the track, and only 6 of these guys are going to advance. So that means 6 of them is going to have to load back up and get ready for the limited late models, ain't they?
Yep, once they're out, right? Sorry if I'm roboting or my stream's cutting out, guys. We're doing the best we can. Promise it gets better as the night goes. Sometimes these early races, I struggle living in the country. Just gets a little backed up. B main, here we go. Racing 10 laps, top 6 to the feature. Ooh, we got one in the back getting turned, but he gets it back straight. Tell you what, it's dusty track out there. The track's getting blurry. That's pretty shiny too. Turning around, he gets a turn back straight, get going, like you're still racing. Alex Brewer's out front leading this race right now with Mason Moore second, Derek Darnell third, Burrow, Long, and Rivas, they're the ones going to the feature if it stays the way it is, but Atkins is looking for a way around Rivas. We got Rittenhouse, Van Orton, Daffern, Jude, and Gonder. Gonder's still hoping for that early caution as the leaders are coming up quick. Clean racing continues all night long. It seems like it's contagious. Jim Revis in 6th. He's caught Christopher Long. He says, let's get going. Let's get going before Jeremy Atkins catches us. Those two will be in there unless Atkins can catch up to him. Oh, Revis into the side of Long, and he's going to turn Long. Long's going to go into the fence, and that's going to be a big yellow flag. Huge caution as we were watching that live. That's not like Revis to just turn somebody for the heck of it. We'll see what happened here. Revis is up underneath Long here. He drives up, hits Long, hits him again, and he turns him. That's definitely EOL on the 57. What do you think, Long? I mean, Casey.
I didn't go back and watch the replay. I was just waiting on you to tell me what I need to do.
Yeah, Revis EOL. It's unfortunate, but he did turn him a few times. Christopher Long goes up there and smacks him on the butt. Revis is not that kind of driver.
Somebody else drives like shit. Somebody else drives like shit.
I can't hear him.
He said everybody else drives like crap, but when he does it, it's a different story.
It's just, if you turn somebody and create a caution, that's the... Is it 1 lap to go here, guys?
I think it's getting ready to
lap number 10,
Should have known better, John, to come into one of your fucking shows. They're always fucking shit shows, buddy.
Yeah. Buddy, we haven't had but a couple incidents all night, and it was you taking somebody out to cause a caution. So I don't think you should blame it on our league or anything else. And jumping on the mic and saying all that's just shows what kind of class you got.
Not really.
Yeah, Jim Revis, I mean, it's just one thing, you know, you go out there and you show your tail and you act like an idiot and then you try to get on the mic. But Jim Revis will be removed from the race, and if he ever wants to race with us again, he won't be running his mouth like that. So we'll move on. I won't get too excited about it. Just after I was complimenting the guy, he jumps on the mic and says that. What do you expect when you take out one of our cleanest guys, just like he's some punk and you don't expect an EOL? Race on, let's go.
This is the last lap right here. Yep, finished it out.
That was the finish. Wow. That went pretty quick. That's it. Let's look at those results real quick if we can. We'll show them right here. Brewer won the race. Darnell second. Moore, Burrow, and Rittenhouse. Daffern got the 6th spot. Christopher Long got knocked out of that race. He did not make it, so we'll go late model racing with Christopher Long. That's a shame because I know he's not that kind of racer. I didn't think Revis was that kind of racer, but apparently he thinks this is that kind of league. I don't know. That's just the way it goes, man. Tim Taylor's on the pole of the 2nd B main before we go feature racing. I need to do something real quick.
They try to blame the stuff on the league, and it's not the league. The league is only as good as the drivers are, and he's the one that caused the caution, and he was going mad about it, so it's all on him.
It's just emotions. A lot of times when these guys come into this series, into this league, sometimes you think you're the best guy in the world, and then you kind of get humbled, and then you do something like that, and that's a good excuse not to race in the league with your friends no more, because it's a bad league, instead of just saying, I don't like finishing 17th. And being a man about it.
Yep.
That's what it comes down to, and that's why I said it's a damn shame he had to act that way, because that's all it was. He was upset of how slow he was racing tonight, and I can't say nothing because I'm not really that fast of a guy, but I'm telling you, sometimes they get in their feelings over just their speed or whatever, and that's not the league's fault. And then you go out there and hit a guy 5 times in a row until you turn them. It's just not very cool, man. Not very cool. We're on to racing for 10 laps. Tim Taylor's in the lead with Gene Wolfe second, Cody Ernest third, Shantz fourth, and Zachary Clark fifth. Dorian sixth. CJ Jackson and Anthony Cottle started this race with David Allen's Aiden Lewis Kramer. That's a one car right there. Once again, David Allen struggling a little bit. Tyler Hurst way back here in the back. I just extended the time on limited late models. Remember, guys, we don't start them till this show is over. It looks like this one might run a little bit later. We still got 15 minutes till the start of the limited late model show, but I don't think we're going to get this feature in 15 minutes. You never know, though. These tracks are small, and it just depends on the cautions.
As far as time-wise, really, though, it has nothing to do with the cautions or nothing. It's just how many people that you brought in here to come out and race.
Yeah, that's when you have all these heat races, all these B-mains, it takes time. Especially in a slower series like this, you won't notice it as much when you get to look for late models or something like that. Either one of y'all see what lap we're on? We're coming to
Lap number 7 right now.
7 of 10 as Tim Taylor's led every lap with Gene Wolfe second. Cody Shantz.
Lap number 8 is
Alright, coming to lap number 8.
No, we just hit lap number 9.
Yep. As if my overhead that I paid for would work.
Got one rig in my hair.
More. What'd you say, Chubb?
We have one rigging.
It looks like he done made it to the pit.
Top 5 is pretty much laid out, it looked like, as Tim Taylor's going to win this race with Gene Wolfe second, Zachary Clark, Shantz, and Ernest. Top 5, CJ Jackson slipped into the feature with Chubb just missing out. Chubb just wanted to announce the feature with us, I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steering felt weird all night in these things.
Sheriff John on the case. Appreciate it, you know it, buddy. I don't know if you want me to be your mayor. Man, I tell you what, it's like the Jackson 5 up front. We got Tyler and Jake. I don't know about the other 3. We just got the Jackson 2, I reckon. Who you calling for the win, Chubb? Pick one.
It's hard to go against Massey.
Chubb's going with Massey. What about you, Casey? Jake Jackson, Tyler Jackson, first row. Jamie Massey, Bryson Dapper, second row. Who are you picking?
I'm going to have to stick with one of my teammates, Bryson Dapper.
All right, Dapper and Massey. We got Stuart Grandy, LaFon Vaughn, Herrera and Tucker, Bravo Lon Franks, Tim Taylor Brewer, Gene Wolfe, Alex Brewer, Zachary Clark, Derek Darnell, Shantz, Moore, Ernest, Burrow, Jackson, Rittenhouse, and Dapper. Good job of making the feature in the first race of the season, guys. Good luck. Let's keep it clean and green and try not to kill each other. Limited late model room. We'll be running a little late, but remember, we always wait on everybody from this race to get over there. Alright, you got Massey, Chubb. I knew it. You got Dapper, and I'm going to go with first-time winner Jake Jackson. Green flags out for Jake Jackson, Tyler Jackson, and Jamie Massey. Let's go racing. Race number 1 of the season here in the MOD Street Stock Series, season number 17 for the Monsters of Dirt, spring 2026 season. Let's go racing. Wow, big wreck as it rears up and over the wall. That was huge.
You hit me like 5 times in the ass.
Douglas Stewart, Dafford, let's see now. Let's see, there's all kinds of contacts here. I'm trying to find it, guys. I'm kind of slow. Aaron Brumbelow was the first sign. Oh, the 7 car nailed the wall. Brumbelow tried to stay off of him. Tim Taylor turned him. The 7 car was at fault, but he's in the pits anyway, so we're not going to worry about that. That's what it looked like. It looked like Red came high out the corner. He hit the wall. Franks and him made a little contact. Luckily, there's a fence, or he'd have been out there in the grass. As we're gonna race on here. Let's go back live. Jake Jackson is still your leader. We're on lap 4 of 30.
Looked like he just had that big run off the top side, and they shut the door on him before he got to make it in there and just didn't have nowhere to go, did he?
Yeah, it looked like he was in Lon Franks' blind spot. I know Lon wouldn't have drove him in the wall like that, and plus, he's lucky he didn't get snatched around and snatched it head on into the wall there, so Lon actually drove out of that pretty good. Herrera got the worst end of it.
Double?
Should be double. Should be double.
It says single, so I think to avoid the chaos, probably do what it says, right?
Yeah, y'all are doubled up. Just go ahead and start it. If there's a quick multi-cautions or whatever that goes to single. I'm glad they stayed doubled up. Better start here on the small track. So we got 6 of 30. We're coming down the back straight.
I'm sorry,
Alex Brewer and Gene Wolf.
I'm trying to leave your room, Dapper.
Let's see what happened here.
Yeah, I tried to leave your room too. I think I really
Gene Wolf goes in there, clears out Dafford. He's in the back anyway, but you can go ahead and give Gene Wolf that EO elbow. This is not going to hurt Gene too much because he's all the way in the back. Alex Brewer goes to the back. That was just a pure accident. I'm pretty sure Alex knows that. Alex, man, he's one of those guys, if he's not winning, he can be in the very back or he can be in the very front on any given night in these cars. It might just depend how many beers he drinks. Just kidding. I don't know if he drinks beer. I know one time he tried to come broadcast with me and Chug. He was a little buzzed. Alex is a good old dude. You definitely don't want to get underneath the skin, though. He'll wreck the shit out of you. 22 laps to go. I thought I hit 1 lap to go. I guess it didn't work. So we're going to go 1 lap to go now. Did he turn off the lights? Yeah. Hopefully in the back the guys can keep it under control. These races are only 30 laps, so 35 laps, 30 laps, so it definitely goes really quick. Can go really quick because the limited late models are due to qualify in 7 minutes. I don't see that happening, but I have control of everything, so they won't qualify until we get over there. Green flag's out. Jake Jackson once again. Tyler Jackson second. Jamie Massey's trying to steal that second spot. He's got to take second before you can take first. They're coming off the corner side by side with Jake. I got it. Jake Jackson, he's my pick. Let's see if he can pull it off tonight. I'm telling you, I got a feeling that 35 car is going to find victory lane for the first time tonight in the Monsters of Dirt. He's looking really good. And if he gets that first win, it'd be awesome to see him make it out here every week and race for that championship. The one thing good about Monsters of Dirt, we race all of our races on Tuesday nights, which allows the real racers to come out here and race. It's not a common night for them on the real racetrack. As Lon Franks gets LaFon a little loose there, drives down the bottom. LaFon's going to keep him cramped to the bottom, but that's going to allow Joseph Grandy to drop around high wide on the outside and try to move on these two. LaFon gets really wide, blocks both of them, and holds on to the position. LaFon's going to be points racing this season too. He's in 6th. He's going to try to have a good season here. He's one of those guys who's had some interesting luck throughout the seasons in the Monsters of Dirt. But 15 laps to go, 16 as we're over halfway now. Jake Jackson's digging on the bottom. Who are you watching, Casey? Oh, we got a yellow flag. Oh.
I was just watching that wreck.
It looks like it was a big one.
Yeah. Like
Damage on, John.
What is it? Yeah. Yes.
That's what I figured.
Looks like the 88 kind of drove it in there a little hard.
What you doing on that
up
start,
into the
Dapper?
83 and spun him out.
The guy a little tight back in my day, you know?
83 was struggling there. 88 got a ZOX.
Fuck, we didn't even make it to
on
the
the
fucking
roof.
flag stand, dude, and I was in the wall. Keep bitching.
I
You
say
won't make the
just
flag stand again.
hold
I
the
said sorry.
penalties on that one. That was just one of those
Hey.
things.
I mean, I'm not worried about finishing this fucking race, but I'm not gonna be drove like a bitch either.
Come on, LaFon. You are worried about finishing it. You're running good out there. Don't throw it away with those emotions.
All right, said
That's
sorry.
that Cajun emotions
I don't know
from
what else
LaFon.
Just fucking, all right? I don't know.
You know a dude's
Quick out
wild
here.
if he freaking cuts his hair with a mohawk. I'm just saying. You know, I think Dafford's got us fooled. He always talks about how clean he wants all these leagues, but he puts bad on his hood, and I mean, he gets tied up with all these guys. He's always arguing with somebody. He's competitive as hell, that's for damn sure. Jake Jackson is too. 12 laps to go in this first race of the season before we go to the Coots Home Comfort Limited Late Model Series at Port Royal, as they've been practicing, getting ready for us to come over there and put a show on over there. Jake Jackson gets a good start. Oh, and Tyler Jackson's going to rip it around the outside. Jamie Massey's trying to steal that second spot. He goes up and closes the door and nails Jackson. That's going to be the difference right there to take second. I knew it was going to take something like that to take that position. Now Tyler Jackson's down to the bottom. Jamie Massey now has the leader in sight. He's going to go try to steal this win. He's the all-time winningest driver in the Street Stock Series with 4 championships under his belt, including the last one. 9 laps to go. Jake Jackson looks really solid, man. Jamie Massey looks like he's doing everything he can just to keep up with Jake Jackson. Tyler Jackson is reeling back in Jamie Massey right now. Dafford's in 4th comfortably. Douglas Stewart and Lon Franks running really hard out here in the top 5, with LaFon still running in that 6th spot. Don Grandy, Tim Taylor, top 10. We got somebody back here stopped. It looks like he gets it going. That's Harry Rittenhouse. Excuse me. 7 laps to go. Jake Jackson, man, he is looking really smooth right now. I picked him, and not that I'm rooting for him, guys. See, he comes out of turn 2, coming down the back straightaway, going up into 3 and 4. Jake Jackson's leading them to the flag stand. They got 5 laps to go. Jamie Massey's trying to make his move, but it just looks like Jake Jackson's got a different gear right now in the 35. He hits the good dirt on the outside, powers down the front straightaway. We have 4 laps to go. Jackson, Massey, Jackson, Dafford, and Stewart. Jake Jackson right now just does not want to see any stupid yellow flags, and I don't blame him. I don't want to see any stupid yellow flags either. 3 laps to go. 2 flag sticks. It's going quick. This is a small track. If we can get around this track one more time without any problems, he's going to take the white flag and be on his way to his first feature win in the Monsters of Dirt. Tyler Jackson still having a great point tonight in third. White flag's out. Jake Jackson's got 2 more corners. He knows how to finish it in real life. He knows how to finish it on the sim. He's 120 on the sim, but now he's a Monsters of Dirt feature winner. Coming out of turn 4, Jake Jackson. Jamie Massey, Tyler Jackson, Dafford and Stewart round out your top 5. Franks, LaFon, Vaughn, Grandy, and Taylor round out your top 10. Jake Jackson, Massey, and Tyler Jackson to Discord. Good race, guys.
Nah, you good, bud. Good race.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys here, and I'm gonna go get ready for the limited race. I'll talk to
Casey
y'all later.
Childers from ECC. Appreciate you coming out tonight and helping us out as always, man. Always love having you in the booth. Well, good luck tonight in your 2 races, and hopefully we get to talk to you because you finish up front in one of these late model races, buddy.
Okay, we'll see you.
All right, buddy. Take care. Jake Jackson, is that you in here?
Yeah.
Jake Jackson gets that win, man. Before the race, all 3 broadcasters, we picked out who we thought was going to win, and I said Jake Jackson's going to win his first one tonight, and thank you for backing that up. Now they both owe me $20, so appreciate you for that. But good run out there, man. How did you finally put it together and get gone and get away from Jamie Massey?
Hell, I don't know, man, really. I've finished second and third so much, and I finally just qualified really good. I think that was the key. I've been qualifying second and third and just getting behind on the start, but clean air is definitely a huge deal in these things.
Well, that's awesome. You got out there, you dominated, you got the pole position, and you won your heat race, and you just did what you have to do in these cars on iRacing. Jamie Massey knows it more than anybody. You just got to be the leader. If you're the leader, it's so hard for these guys to get around you when you're just barely a little bit faster. That just does not give you that pass. But you were out front. You held them off all race long, Jake, man. You deserve this. You raced your ass off last season. Kept coming up short, and I kept asking you the same dumb question. So I don't have to ask you that question anymore, man. You're a Monsters of Dirt winner. Great job, buddy.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you all for putting on the race.
Yeah, man. You want to thank anybody or anything before you jump out of here?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Take care, man. All right, Jamie Massey, last season's champion, 4-time Monsters of Dirt champion, finishes second. Yeah, a little bit of contact there with Tyler Jackson, but you guys were pretty much second and third, it looked like. It looked like Jake had y'all covered, at least where the track was right then. What could you have done different to get up there and get around Jake there?
I didn't, dude. I was struggling. I had no force feedback. I don't know what I got going on. I hope I got it fixed going into this limited race. That's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I felt like I was turning a noodle. It was just free spinning in my hand, and I don't know. In my rotation, so I don't even have. Usually, I run 500 degrees or 500 rotation. So I was on like 1080 or 900 or whatever it is. I was turning the wheel like a damn school bus. It was rough. Sorry to TJ there. I knew he was there, but I was just trying to the corner I was going to run the slider line in the next corner, and I kind of pinched him a little bit. So apologize about that. No, I don't know. I just think I needed to qualify better, and yeah, like he said, man, it's all about qualifying, man. You get out front, and things can go your way sometimes. It was a good race, man. Overall, T-Jack's always fast, and everybody's fast, man, in this league, so you just got to be on your game, and if you have one little malfunction, it struggles. Feel like I'd never drove a race car before in my life when I was out there, but we held on.
Well, we got some late model racing ahead. That's 80-time Monsters of Dirt winner, 13-time champion, Jamie Massey. You want to thank anybody?
I want to apologize to my wife. She's going to kill me. I told her she saw my post today, and I told her I wasn't racing, and I got in from the shop, and I snuck in here. She's going to kill me, but it'll be all right. Maybe it'll be all right. I want to thank everybody over at H&L, Papa Mice Promotions. You've putting this deal on Tyler for racing me clean as always. He owes me one, so it'll be all right. He'll get me sooner or later, and congratulations to other Jackson there on the win. See y'all in the next one.
All right, buddy. Take care. Tyler Jackson, he comes out here tonight. He hasn't been here in a little bit, and he's going to finish third. He's chasing that. I keep giving him hell. Like with Jake Jackson, I ask Jake Jackson every week what you got to do to finish one spot better. I always mess with Tyler Jackson about when you're going to get that Monsters of Dirt championship. But I know one thing. I might ask him that, but it's not an easy thing to do to come out here and get a Monsters of Dirt Street Stock Championship. But I have confidence in Tyler, man. I think if you show up every week, keep your internet right, I think you're going to get it this season, buddy. You got a third place finish to start the season. That's a pretty good run out there.
Yeah, this league's broke my heart a couple different times. I think it's the only league I've ran consistently that I haven't been able to get one. So yeah, maybe it'll be this year, but yeah, it's all about qualifying. Got stuck on the top, starting the race, and it seemed like that wasn't the line at the time. And with you guys counting yellow flag laps, it's tough when you get cautions. And
yep.
I don't know how many we ran green, but it wasn't a lot. But I wasn't very good tonight anyway. I just couldn't get a rhythm.
Yeah, that's the tough thing on these shorter races, man. That's we try to replicate the little shorter Friday night type racing here, and it does move quick. And with it being our earlier race, that's the reason we don't count the caution, or we do count the cautions. But usually we have some pretty good racing. I think we still have some pretty good racing out there. But for guys like y'all, you like to get in a nice little 25 lap groove of really good racing, and I understand that. And I was actually thinking, Tyler, our next Street Stock series. Next season of Street Stocks, I think we're going to go back to some of them long races again for a season. But in the Monsters of Dirt, man, if you just have one bad race in a season that with no drops, that can cost you the whole season. So it's just as easy as that. But I remember Tyler Jackson coming out of turn 4 with the championship, getting turned. I'll never forget it. In one of our biggest Street Stock seasons ever, and lost the points by maybe 1 or 2. So I can't wait to call you a champion. Good run out there, Tyler. Hope to see you around again soon, buddy.
Yeah, I think we lost that one. I think it was to Corey Whitworth, if I remember right. But
which
it was a long time ago.
Yeah,
it was a long time ago.
But we still remember it, though.
Yeah, I still remember it. I was running 14th and got dumped, or running 12th, and I think we had to get, I don't know, it was running like 11th to 12th, and we got dumped in the last corner and just lost by a couple of points. But yeah, we'll keep coming back. We don't have anything going on Tuesdays, and just got to get better qualifying. Qualifying on the poles is going to be really important. And I don't know much about Jake, but the few races I've ran with him, he's been really fast. So yeah, with Jamie here and Jake here, it should be a fun season.
Well, damn, I've been telling everybody that was your son. No, I'm just kidding. All right, buddy. We're going to run out there, man. We'll catch you at the next one, bud.
All right, brother.
All right, man. We're going over to the Coots Home Comfort Super Late Model, or Limited Late Model Series. They're waiting on us right now. We got a big lobby of guys. We're going over there right now, and we're going to go qualify as soon as we get there. We'll be back in just a second.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house.
why I keep calling it Supers, Chum. Maybe because it was Coots Home on Comfort Super Late Model Series last season, but no Supers this season. We're back with the Limited Late Model Series, one of the biggest series on the sim and on the dirt sim for many years with the Monsters of Dirt. We got over 40 cars here. All right, guys. Let's get this driver's meeting in and go qualifying. Sorry we're running a few minutes late, but not too bad. So get this show rolling. I appreciate you guys coming out to the Coots Home Comfort Limited Late Model Series once again for season number 18. Season number 20 overall in the Monster of Dirt. Man, the drivers is what makes it work, what makes it happen. Appreciate you guys all coming out. Looks like we got over 40 cars here. We're live on MonsterVision on all 3 platforms right now. And let's go through these rules. Remember, all starts are on the leader. Leader chooses high or low line on all starts. Can't choose a high or low line on all starts. Remember, coming out of turn 4 is when you should be following as the leader. No jackrabbit starts, nothing silly, nothing stupid. Remember, let's see, 14 incident limit, 1 green light checkered. If you go a lap down, the first car a lap down will get a wave around just like NASCAR. All features in this series will be 35 laps, and this is an 8-race series over the next 12 weeks, always on Tuesday nights, always in this time slot. 25 cars start to feature, 24 come out of the heat in the mains. 1 car will come straight from the pole. The pole position goes straight to the feature. Yeah, the track starts at 0 and rolls all night. But if there's a problem with the tracks, talk to Mr. Austin Good. He's my track man. Remember, stupidity, unsportsmanlike conduct, or any other emotional outburst may get you kicked out of the league or at least suspended or something like that. Let's keep racing clean and green. And just because if you cause a caution, you'll definitely get a URL. If you're out here tail whipping people into the wall on purpose, and I get videos after the race about you, and I get too many of those from too many drivers, we might have to talk. So keep it clean out here, guys. We have a lot of guys that's been with this league for a long time, and I respect their opinion. So when they come to me and say somebody's a squirrel, I start looking into it. So let's have a good night of racing out here. Let's keep our emotions in check. And remember, we got Pro Late Models next. And we're live on MonsterVision. Let's go racing. Chubb, how's the car feel out there?
That's pretty good.
Pretty good here at Port Royal Speedway, the fastest car in practice. I missed that. Let's see. I didn't see it, but we're going qualifying here. The track looks pretty nice. We're here at sunset right before we get ready to race. Like I said, we got Pro Late Models up next at Volusia. That should be a pretty good race. That's always a good show. Let's ride with some of these drivers. David Ellens, let's see what he's got on his hood out here. He loves the Limited Late Models. Bird Mike Explorer. Bird Hike Explorer. The car's a good looking car. I don't know about whatever's right on the front. Something needs to be spread out or something. But it's a good looking car in that 115. Ellens just trying to get better and better. Grandy comes out here and qualifies second. Jake Jackson just got done winning his first Monster of Dirt race in the street stocks. I just said first feature. He's won some B mains and some heat races. Pulled it all together and he's our street stock winner from week number 1. Tyler Hurst qualified second. So you see him ripping down past the Port Royal, classic Port Royal sign on the wall. Douglas Stewart from H&L. Look at him out here out front. Chubb, you made Jake Jackson's paint job?
Apparently, I forgot.
Yeah, it says AC2 on the back of it. And I'm like, how you know
Yeah, I
Jake?
did his street stocks too.
Well, no, I saw that on
Been a long time ago.
I saw that on his street stock. Did you make this limited too?
I probably did.
Probably. No.
So,
Man, we got a lot of cars out here, Chubb. What is this? 2022 or what? Bryson Daffern, he could go for the pole. He's in 5th right now. Let's see if he gained any spots. That was his first lap. He's coming. He's finishing up his 2nd lap here. Let's see if he can get it. The pole goes straight to the feature. Douglas Stewart got the pole right now. He's going straight to the feature unless Daffern can beat him. Let's see. Daffern stays in 5th. He's just out there running some laps, I reckon. Noah Gardner's coming out here. Austin Good, look at there. What's up, Coops? Austin, oh, somebody's on their roof. Dylan Tucker, you're not supposed to be on your roof and qualifying, dude. Just saying. Jordan LaFont, is he in this race? Did he come out here? Qualifying is over. It's Douglas Stewart goes straight to the feature. Now we got to figure out who's the other 24.
Forward of the feature.
Top 4 of the feature. Let's see who we got here. We got Jamie Massey on the pole with Bryson Daffern beside him, Chris Herrera, Sam Bachman, Aaron Brumbelow, Joseph Grandy. New member Mike Brewer with dialing to work in a new paint job. Gene Wolf, Mason Orndorff, I should say. That's our pro late model champion in the 17 there. He's out here with the limited late models. Let's see how he does this season. Harry Rittenhouse and Wes Malone, my local buddy there. Wes, good to see you. Leslie Barber, my wild child himself, right beside Casey Childers. Casey's got a new paint job out there in a 92 gray 92. That's a nice car there, Casey. Maybe it's not new. Maybe I just haven't seen you in a limited in a while. I gotta remember to go earlier here. Jamie Massey's always got a lot of fans out there. Good to see you, Michelle. And Jamie Massey has a limited late model champion at one point. He 13-time Monster Dirt champion, 80-time winner, and he finished 2nd in the heat race, or in the street stocks earlier. My fault, heat race. Green flag's out. Number 6 takes him to green. No cautions in the heat race, so they gotta get her rolling if they get turned around. So you'll see they don't want to get wrecked in these races. Only 4 cars going to the feature, 14 started. I'll be able to set these races up more off the number of cars. I'll set them up for a little more cars than we got, just in case. You never know how many are going to show up. Set it up for 50-something cars, and we had 40-something show up. 40-something's impressive, but you hate to set it up for 40-something and have 50-something show up. So 39, a Brewer bouncing off of everything. Oh, Balone loses a tire. He's on the wall. He's done.
Joseph, on high.
You had room, bud.
Joe, how many laps are left, buddy?
It's on lap 5 right now.
Lap 5 is a little bigger track here. With these limiteds, it's a lap 6. Last time we saw limiteds, they raced an 18 race season. Long season, fun season, but they're back again on track. A little shorter races. They were down limiteds. Limiteds are usually our touring series. But we got to fit them in the schedule. And down the back straightaway. They should be getting the right flag on this lap, if I'm not mistaken. Top 4 advance right now. Brumbler's in that 4th spot. That's the checker flag, isn't it?
No, we got one more. This is the final lap.
That was a white flag. Daffern 2nd. Bachman 3rd. Brumbler 4th. Randy's trying to run down Brumbler. Brumbler's Richmond's for spot. Randy moves it to the bottom. Brumbler stays even in the middle. He's going to drive up off of the corner. Jamie Massey picks up the win. Daffern 2nd. Bachman and Brumbler advancing feature. Grandy's going to be on the pole to be man with Dowling to work behind him. Gene Wolfe, Mason Orndorff. Leslie Barber raced his way up 5 spots from a bad starting spot. Casey ran up 2 spots. Yeah, he got comfortable in that announcer seat, and he has to get out there and get a little warmed up now. He's got to be a race car driver again. Chubb, he just does it both. He's talented.
Yeah, not even close to a car high.
Don't look now, but Tyler Hurst is out here on the front row, if I'm not seeing it. Tyler Hurst. Klein Everhart's back. Look at there, Chubb. We got Klein off the asphalt. He's back on dirt. ECR front row, Klein Everhart and Tyler Hurst. Christopher Long's 3rd. Make the 3 ECR cars in the front 3 spots. They got something figured out. I don't know. Adam Holbert's 4th. Logan Wentz and Mike Hicks. Anthony Chubb Cottle and James Ellington. Clay Christopherson and David Ellens. Charlie Jude, Derek Darnell. Morgan Childers, that's the little Childers. He's Casey's son. He's out here with the bad racing number 9 and Derek Pope. Let's go racing, boys. ECR cars all up front, but Adam Wilber's trying to break up that train, trying to get in between them there, but all 4 of them will go to the feature if they can stay up there the way they are right now. Off. Adam Holbert's trying to get around him on the outside. He bounces off the wall, gets a rocket ship run around Hurst. Hurst and Holbert have some history from the modified race a few nights ago. It cost Holbert a championship. Holbert rips around Klein Everhart. He's going down the front straightaway. Everhart back down to the bottom. Hurst is looking for Holbert's bumper. Klein Everhart loses momentum. There goes Adam back down to the bottom. Oh, sorry guys, that was... 3 laps to go as Everhart's just pushing it over down into the corner. They're having a hell of a race here. That's one thing about these little late really push them hard is these 4, if they can keep their nose clean, all 4 of them, 3 ECR cars will go to the feature here. As Hurst runs it up there, goes right up to Holbert's quarter panel. Holbert drives away. Klein Everhart back down to the bottom. We're on the final lap. We got Christopher on 4th. Hicks is in 5th. Christopherson, Wentz, Cottle, and Ellington. Pope, Darnell, Jude, Childers, and Ellens. Holbert still driving around 3 and 4. He pushes really hard. High, wide, and outside. Hurst to the bottom. He's going to take the win. Klein Everhart takes 2nd. Holbert 3rd, and Christopher Long 4th. Damn, Holbert pushed like a son of a gun there. Let's watch that real quick. Holbert jumped the berm, hit the wall or something. Holy cow, he comes down, nails Klein Everhart. They bounce off each other. Man, whew. That almost got real ugly as we are to our 3rd heat race. 3 heat races in the limited late models. Expect the same in the pros later at Volusia. Somehow, some way, we'll get all these drivers all the way down to Volusia in their Pro Late models just 10 minutes after they're here at Port Royal. It's magic. And I tell you what, I'm sure glad to see Jake Jackson picked up that first Monsters of Dirt victory. I never again have to ask Jake Jackson what you gotta do to get that first Monsters of Dirt win. He won the street stocks earlier. That's a great job for Jake. Alex Brewer starts 2nd in that 32 car. Noah Gardner's out here in a 17 with Austin Good from Coots Home Comfort. He is the man. He's got Coots on his quarter. That's our buddy out there. We couldn't do it without Austin Good. Mason Moore, CJ Jackson. We got Cody Shantz. Aiden Lewis is going to try out fixed setup racing. He likes to do open setup racing over at ECC. Tyler Shell. We got Brandon Cranmer. Curtis Stafford, Jordan Gonder, Josh Bush. Jake Jackson is on the pole. Josh Bush loves these limited late models. I get messages from Josh quite a bit about these series. He did not like that we did not have him on track last season, I can tell you that. But it's hard. It's hard to fit all these series. We raced so many series. Last season we raced 9 series. This season we got 7 series on track. The limited late models weren't on track last season, but the pro late models are up next. They got 6 races this season. They were on track last season. As the pro late model champion last season was Mason Orndorff. He'll be in the B main of this race. Green flags out. Jake Jackson's going to take him to green. We've got 7 laps ahead of us to see who's going to be the top 4 cars. Jake looked really comfortable out there in the street stocks earlier tonight, and he looks just as comfortable in that 76 car pulling away right now. Getting that feature the right way. Mason Moore slides up to his door, but cuts it short. Dylan Tucker back on the inside. Mason Moore bouncing off the wall. Dylan Tucker goes up there. They got that contact. Also gets it to the Jake Jackson is gone by about 4 car lengths as he's looking to dominate this first race of the limited late model series of the season and first night of the season in the MOD spring 2026 season here of the Monsters of Dirt. This is season number 17 in the limited late models. Adam Holbert, they're all champions in this series, past champions. Adam Holbert's won 5 limited late model championships. Klein Everhart's got 2 of them. And a bunch of champions in this lobby tonight. 32 cars looking to make a move on Jake, but it doesn't look like he has it. Jake Jackson picks up the win. Brewer second, Austin Good third, Noah Gardner ran it up to fourth with Tyler Shell fifth. Mason Moore, Aiden Lewis, Dylan Tucker, Sean's, Jackson Bush, and Gonders. We're going to go B-Main Racing here.
Sticks to the feature.
I would take top.
What are you doing?
Taking top.
Joseph Granny's taking the top in the Monsters of Dirt. You could choose high or low line to start the race, guys. Or any start. Tyler Shell didn't want to give up that spot. Sorry for the computer bottom right there. Let's see if I notice something better here. There we go. Now we're going to cooperate. Tyler Shell, Joseph Granny, Gene Wolf, Clay Christopherson, Ada Lewis, Anthony Chubb, Cottle, Barber, Sean, Ellington, Kent Childers, Rittenhouse, Kramer, Childers, Casey Long, help me out with calling cautions, Brumble 02, thank you, please. green flags out for this big B main here. As you said, top 6?
Yeah.
Top 6 goes straight to the feature. Chubb Barber and Sean's coming together, but they somehow pull out of it. Chubb drives away with J.C. Childers on his bumper. Looks like Chubb hit a pothole there for a second, but drives up and out of it. Grandy drives it high wide to the outside. Tyler Shell with a slide job. Slides it back up in front of Grandy. Grandy back down to the bottom. Here they come down the front straightaway. Granny coming off of 4. He's got the lead, but here comes Shell down the front straightaway, right back by him. Shell makes a big slide job move. Here comes Granny back to the bottom with Clay Christopherson 3rd. Hayden Lewis 4th. Gene Wolfe and Casey Childers is your top 6. But Chubb's looking to make the move. Right now we got 2 admins battling it out for the final transfer spot. Leslie Barber, Darnold, Bush, Shawns, Ellington, and Rittenhouse. Morgan Childers and Brandon Kramer. The more they go in this race, the more they're going to need a caution. So we got 7 laps to go. Probably not. Probably more like around lap 6, coming to lap 7. These are 10-lap B mains. Right now, Shell's got control of this race. Joseph Granny 2nd. Christopherson, Aiden Lewis, Gene Wolfe, and Casey Childers. As Anthony Chubb Cottles fell back to Leslie Barber. Barber and Cottle are going to be battling for the 7th position with Darnell and Sean's right there. They got a little 4-car battle. Sean slides up to Darnell. They're 3 wide behind Chubb coming off the corner. Shell got the lead. He's pulling away. They're coming to lap number 9. That's going to be 2 laps to go when we see the flag man. Next flag's a white flag. We don't have a caution right now. It looks pretty spread out. As Tyler Shell has just drove away from this field by nearly 2 full seconds. He's looking really fast. Watch for him in the feature. He's going to catch the white flag. Joseph Grandy, Aiden Lewis running 2nd and 3rd with Clay Christopherson and Gene Wolfe. You guys are all in the feature if you just keep it clean and green with Casey Childers right behind you. They're kind of got to be 3 wide. Look at Christopherson. He's looking for a way around Grandy and Aiden Lewis. He pushes Aiden Lewis high. Christopherson is looking to finish this move. Coming down the front straightaway. He gets passed by both of them. Shell won it. Grandy 2nd. Aiden Lewis 3rd. Christopherson, Childers, and Wolfe. Aiden Lewis now. What about that race? Monster dirt. Sometimes you get them bad ones. Sometimes you get them good ones.
Was slowing me down in the straights. Good race.
Good race, Eldenberg.
We got another B main. One more B main, and the top 6 will advance from this one. Michael Hicks dialing to work. Mason Moore, Logan Wentz. It's a good looking car, Logan. Mason and Orndorff, we remember that car from the championship last season in the pros. He'll probably be back tonight for the pros again to try to back up that championship. Dylan Tucker's not out here yet. Derek Pope, Chris Herrera, CJ Jackson and Charlie Jude, Mike Brewer, David Ellens, Curtis Daffern, Jordan Gonder, Wes Malone, and Dylan Tucker. They're not on the call yet.
take the top.
Cars back here didn't grid. Can we just fill the gap?
Yes, just do it accordingly to position. Fill it up. Not clear blacks.
I don't know who he is, DJ or whatever. You can take the top there.
Fill in the top, guys. Fill in the top from the back. If they don't want to, go up there and fill it. I'll clear the blacks when we start. There you go. Top 6, guys. Remember, only multi-car wrecks get a caution. Let's go back racing here. This 10-lap B main before we go feature race, and the Pro Late Model lobby is about to open. It will not start until we're over there. We still got a limited late models feature race to finish here with 35 laps of feature racing. Got a good start here with Michael Hicks. He took that top lane. He learned from the first race. That top lane, it looks like they can get a good pull away. To go for Michael Hicks, looking really good out there with dialing to work from FTM second. Mason Moore's looking good in the one car with Mason Orndorff in fourth. They need to get gone with Chris Herrera, who tried to hop it over the fence in the street stocks. He's out here trying to make the show now. He's in that transfer spot. Logan Wentz and Michael Brewer, they're battling door to door. CJ Jackson, Charlie Jude, Derek Pope, Curtis Daffern. Jordan is in the pits with a wrecked car. He's had a rough night of it so far. But the good thing about it is we race a lot in the Monsters of Dirt. And once you remember, you get to race all the races you want to. Bad luck comes and goes, but just keep on racing, man. The ups will come with the downs, that's for sure. Mason Orndorff's pulling away in that fourth spot with Michael Hicks way out in front, dialing to work. Mason Moore and Orndorff are guaranteed in the feature right now without a caution if they can keep it straight. Brewer and Herrera throwing sliders on each other. Oh, that's going to allow to happen as the guys behind you to catch you. So I wouldn't be doing that. They're 3 wide behind them, but these two guys, 5th and 6th, are in the show, but they're knocking their fenders and quarter panels off, battling for that spot. If I were you guys, I'd be lined up and getting going, because here comes Charlie Jude, Logan Wentz, and Derek Pope. But they're not trying to catch you. They're 3 wide beating days or so. Michael Hicks is way out front with 4 laps to go. Coming to 3 laps to go with dialing to work comfortably in second. Mason Moore and Orndorff rounded out your top 4. Jake Jackson's in the field tonight. He actually won the street stock race, and Jake won his heat race. He's in the feature up next. 3 laps to go. The flagman's got 2 sticks up. That's 2 laps to go as Down to Work gets the slide job by Mason Moore, but drives back by him with contact. Unnecessary contact for a late B main. You don't want to mess your chances up of getting into this race. You're both in it. Coming to the white flag. Michael Hicks down to work second. Moore and Jude. And it looks like Herrera in the fence again.
Come on.
What happened there, Chubb?
Jude got into him and he hit the wall.
Oh, they all get together here. Coming out turn 4, Hicks wins. Moore, Orndorff to work. Brewer, Jude, Pope, Jackson, Herrera, Wentz.
Well,
some rough racing out there at times. Jude will be starting in the very back anyway, even if we did give him an EOL in the feature, that's where he's starting in the back, so. Alright, there we go. We're going feature racing. 25 cars. Douglas Stewart has sat here for 45 minutes. For 30 minutes. Waiting to race again after qualifying. The award for qualifying on the pole is you get to start the feature on the pole and you don't have to race the heats or the mains. But the problem with that is you get 0 laps. Your car's fresh. But you got to get out here and hit this track for the first time since qualifying, where all these other guys have been racing pretty hard. Douglas Stewart and his teammate, H&L front row, 1 and 2. Tyler Hurst starting third with that ECR, 25. Jake Jackson starting 4th. He won our street stock race earlier. Bryson Dafford and Klein Everhart. Sam Bachman and Alex Brewer. Austin Good, good job making the race. 5-time limited late model champion Adam Holbert. Christopher Long and Aaron Brumbelow, ECR teammates Noah Gardner and Tyler Shell. Shell look really fast in the B main as well as Hicks. So they both won the B mains. Grandy and Mason Moore. Orndorff and Christofferson, DeWert and Childers. Wolf and Brewer. And Jude is your final car in the feature. Like I said, he might have deserved an EOL in the feature after what happened, but he starts dead last anyway. Chubb, who's your pick?
Well, I'm gonna go with Klein.
Going with Klein, alright, well, I'm gonna tell you what. I think Douglas Stewart's gonna win his first race in a couple of seasons and get me off his back about the not winning no features in a while. So I'm gonna pick Douglas Stewart from H&L. You're gonna go with Klein. Jamie Massey is probably gonna win it now because he's gonna be mad we didn't pick him.
I thought I was gonna give him the announcer's jinx there.
Well, after all the wins and championships last season, we'll see if he still has that horseshoe this season as we're getting ready to go green flag racing. Green flags out for the Couture Comfort Limited Late Model Series, season number 17 here at the Monsters of Dirt. Douglas Stewart leads them off into turn 1 and 2, and here they come at Port Royal, ripping around 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, the Monsters of Dirt. High wide on the outside, here comes Douglas Stewart with Jamie Massey on the outside. Tyler Hurst is already looking to the inside, but he settles in 3rd. Best right here, guys. Doesn't matter where you look in the field, it's freaking nose to tail battles all over this track. This is the Monsters of Dirt is known for some of their series, but they're definitely known for the Coots Home Comfort Limited Late Model Series. Been on iRacing for over 7 years, battling door to door. We used to get lobbies up to 120 cars deep in this series. And it's not a bad lobby tonight as we had 40-something cars battling it out. Now the best 25 after all the racing earlier. We're in the feature now. We're already on lap 7 at 35. The Pro Late models are at Volusia up next, waiting on this race to conclude. We're 3 wide back here for 3rd and 4th. Holy cow. It's Hurst all the way up against the wall. That's going to cost him big time as we're going to throw that yellow out, but I think it's too late. He's going to get collected by...
The car underneath me, I can't fucking do nothing about it. Get off my right rear.
Well, guys.
Why would you just stop on the straightaway?
The whole fucking time, and that's fine. So you can just run me in the wall or outside of you, and that's no problem. Let me guess, my bad is all you can say everything's supposed to be fine.
I said when you turn in, you hit me in the right rear. Like I'm trying to get off the car's sliding up underneath me.
We got to look together. That definitely could be blamed on one or the other.
You might want to go watch that replay.
Like I'm trying to get off of you, but you're just turning into me because you're pissed off. Like I don't know what you want.
Yeah, we're going to let them work that out. That was a tough call there. What do you think,
stuck
Chuck?
me in the fucking wall because you're not clear, and you just continue to hit me. I mean, damn, dude.
Do you even want to comment? Yeah, I don't know. That was a tough one, man. And with them being kind of hooked together, I'm just going to let them. Like I said, they race with us every week in every series. Most of the time, hopefully they stay that way.
Just straight.
And hopefully they can work it out between each other as we're going to go back racing here.
It's always everybody else.
All that action, man, I was letting y'all, there's some beautiful camera views, everything that was happening out there.
Hey, Brumbo, what's the front of my car look like?
Jamie Massey took the lead and pretty much led that whole
A
run.
little bit damaged, but it's all there.
I get a black here.
Jamie Massey out there trying to pick up his first win of the night. He dominated last season, the winter 2025-2026 season. He won the championship in a crazy 7 out of 9 series. And he's got a total of 13 Monsters of Dirt championships now in 6 different series, I believe. He's crazy. That's why he's our all-time winningest driver. Him and Holbert are 2 winningest champions. So keep on piling up Monsters of Dirt stats in this new season. Your biggest thing here is getting the hornet's nest worked out, getting everybody off of their speed kind of spread out. Right now, you don't know who's faster than who, and everybody's trying to get that pass right now because once it gets spread out, it's a little harder to pass. Taffern goes for the big move down to the inside, but Jackson drives back by on the outside. Massey, Stewart, Jackson, Taffern, Holbert, Brewer. Here we go, coming around turns 3 and 4. Ripping down the front straightaway here at Port Royal Speedway. Taffern's up in 4th. He didn't get a call on that last one. That's going to help him keep some positions here. I'm sure Tyler Hurst isn't too happy about that. But I'm sure Hurst will make a mistake at some point and not get an EOL to it. Comes around, goes around. Them really tight calls. I hate making a call on something like that. I'm not going to stew on it much more. As Brewer and Holbert are back here battling. Holbert just wants a good points night and trying to move forward before the end of this race. He's a master at the 100-lap limited late model races. We'll see how he does at these short sprint races. Jamie Massey, you know he's going to be good at the sprint races for sure. But he's no joke on the longer ones. Here comes Douglas Stewart, my pick tonight. He's looking to the inside. Sometimes I think Stewart will win some of these races if it wasn't an H&L car right in front of him. Got to play a little bit nicer that way. You can't just go up, elbows up, and just take it away from your teammate roughhouse. I think Stewart would probably do that a little more often. So if it wasn't his teammate right in front of him. It just seems like in this league, Massey's always the car right in front of him. Douglas Stewart second. Here comes Jake Jackson with a slide job. He has nowhere to go. That might cost him the third spot as Dafford dives back down to the bottom and makes a run down the back straightaway to 3 or 4. Dafford's going to slide up in front of Jake Jackson. Jake Jackson back down the bottom. Jake Jackson wanted to break up that front two, and he made a move, and it almost cost him the third spot. Well, lap 18 at 35, as we have Massey, Stewart, and Jackson still up top 3. Racing for a top 10 with Bachman, 2 FTM cars with Brumbelow in the middle. Good to see Aaron back. We haven't seen him in a minute. Always good to see Brumbelow Stud Service on the track with us. Klein didn't make the race. Crazy.
Oh, he's out there. Yeah,
it's 8th place. He's camouflaged. Right there behind Austin. Good. Klein and Austin both having good runs to start the season. Klein would probably not agree with me. Klein likes to win these races, not running the top 10. But you still got to get those points on the off nights if you want a chance at the championship. Klein's going for his third. Monsters of Dirt championship. Now 22 and 35, we've had one caution tonight. We've had a good race. This is just a big track, man. It's 12 minutes late, and I apologize if anybody's over there, but we will be over there real shortly, and we'll get that race going here in about 13 laps. We run these shows back to back to back, and it'll be kind of fun watching the broadcast because it's nothing but non-stop racing for 4 straight races. With a slight break in between. A lot of leagues have a hard time just putting together one good race a night. Monsters of Dirt, we do it 4 times a night. So far tonight, we had pick up the win in the micro sprints. We had Jake Jackson win the street stocks. Jamie Massey and Douglas Stewart are trying to pick up the win here in the limiteds, but Jake Jackson trying to make it 2 for 2 tonight. He's sitting there in third, ready to pounce with his H1 cars. Going to stay together for the last 10 laps. Is Douglas going to try to make a move? They get side by side at all. It might open the door for Jake. Stafford's back here battling really hard right now with Adam Holbert. Charlie Jude, he started dead last. He's missing the left fender. He's just trying to stay out of the way right now. And Adam Holbert's going to push Stafford down the back straightaway and say, come on, let's do this guy. And they do. Fine, they reverse. 6th place now. Austin Good back down to the bottom. He's going to take that 6th spot back temporarily with Alex Brewer in 8th. Bachman 9th, and Aaron Brumbelow is the 10th place car. But here goes Dylan Ballard up to the bumper. And Gene Wolf's up 12 spots. Gene started 24th currently. He's up to 12th. You know when Gene starts way in the back, it's just like he's methodical. He's really good at picking them off. Tyler Hurst is still out here in a destroyed car. Hopefully he's not head hunting. So we got 8 laps to go.
Whatever happened to the wall riding rule?
I didn't know we had a car right here. Sometimes in the car, though, it looks like you're wall riding and you're not necessarily wall riding. It looked like, yeah, let's see if he can get off the track without. Hopefully that doesn't bring out the caution. Hopefully he can clear out his 5 laps to go. Our top 3 are right on the go. And it looks like he did get off the track. Thankfully, good job. Top 2 are still stuck together, coming to 4 laps to go. Jamie Massey drives out the front straightaway. 4 laps to go here in the Coots Home Comfort Limited Late Model Series opener of the spring 2026 season. Lap car, Casey Childers right in front of the leaders. Casey, hold your own. Let these boys get by as they need to get by Jamie Massey. He says, come on, Casey, get out of the way. Douglas Stewart's trying to make his move, and here comes Jake Jackson. Jake Jackson pushes. Oh, man, he goes down there and smacks Casey Childers in the door. Douglas Stewart's up all the way up in Massey's bumper. Now they're clear. Douglas can actually make a move if he wants to with 3 laps to go. The 3 car with 3 laps to go. Is he going to finally get over to Jamie Massey Curse and get him a win in the Monsters at Dairy? It's been a little while for Douglas Stewart. He went the whole the winter 2025-2026 season trying to get a win with Jamie Massey finishing right in front of him in so many races. Massey goes down the back straightaway coming to the white flag. White flag's out for an H&L first and second. Jamie Massey, Douglas Stewart. Jake Jackson in third. That lap car really messed up his run there as he was trying to get a run on these boys. But that's the way racing goes sometimes. Down the back straightaway, Jamie Massey loves the way it works out as he's on the top side. Gene Wolf's done ripped his tire off after that good run. And Jamie Massey for the win. Stewart second, Jackson third, Hobart fourth. We're just going to interview the winner, guys, because we're behind on the Pro Late Models. Let's get over to the Pro Late Model show. Jamie Massey to the tower. Good race, guys. Overall, good race. Jamie Massey to the tower. Everybody else, go get your spot in the late model show, the Pro Late Model show. As Massey picks up yet another win. That's going to be 81 in the league. And importantly, if he races for points, he'll have a good start to the season. Jamie Massey dominated the race, taking the lead early, and just a tick faster, or not even a tick faster, just Douglas Stewart just was not fast enough to make a pass there, Jamie. You just had just enough speed to hold him off, didn't you?
Yeah, the draft plays a big factor in it, and I wanted to get the lead there. Well, he got in the wall. I told him, I was like, if you can stay out front without getting in the wall, I'll just run behind you, and nobody slide us both. And or I didn't. I hope they couldn't. And we run nose to tail there, but he got in the wall like the first lap, and I was like, okay, there it is. So I threw a bomb on him, and then it's just it's so hard to lead. Like I felt like I was just not good, and but I could run the little cut down line off of 4 and get away from Doug, and he tried it, just didn't feel as good running it. So I don't know, man. Seen some things I didn't really like in the B main that I'm kind of pissed me off, but here and there, I don't know. It is what it is. Move on to the pro race and see how people want to race.
That's what it's like having teammates. You get the emotions going for the teammates too. But good win out there, Massey. That's number 81. I was wondering if you're going to get you one tonight. Both of our all-time champions, both have won one tonight. So everything's still working out fair and orderly for the Monsters of Dirt as Massey picks them up a win tonight. Good job. And go try to make it 2 in a row, buddy, as we go pro late model racing over at Volusia.
Yeah, man, that's the goal. And I just want to thank everybody over at H&L, Papa Mott's Promotions, Jamie Massey Consulting, you for putting this deal on, Doug and Chris for racing with me, as always. And, we ain't going to be bullied, though. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, see you in the next
one. All right, buddy, take care, man. You know, he's got some emotions, man. That's for sure, but that makes him a good racer. That's what I've always said about a lot of these guys, man. If you weren't in here and didn't have no damn emotion about it, why are you even freaking doing it? You got to care a little bit. Right, Chubb?
Yep.
Now, that's why you always hear Chubb cussing people out, because he gets a little too, it's a little too emotional sometimes. Chubb, I'm glad I extended that room because, we got to get in there and get it started. Tonight's running a little bit late, but you know what's good is the last race. It doesn't matter if it runs late because there's no more racing after this one. That's the way I kind of set it up. That's why the longest race, no caution, laps counting race, and all that good stuff is this race, the last race of the night. So everybody out here has a chance to run this race, and we're not even going to skip out on you, man. We're just waiting for this to load up, and we're going to go right back racing. We've had 3 winners tonight. We had Adam Holbert win the micro sprints. We had Jake Jackson pick up his first Monsters of Dirt feature victory. He won the street stocks. Jamie Massey continued his dominant way from last season as he won the limited late model Coots Home Comfort feature. That was a hell of a race. Austin Good ended up finishing 6th. Klein Everhart 7th. Man, that's good to see my buddies there finishing good. Daffer got top 5. Holbert finished 4th. Jake Jackson 3rd. Let's get this show rolling. You're going to hear me do the drivers meeting and all that good stuff. As I got everything loaded up and ready here as we're getting ready for this last show of the night. This is season 18 of the ETI, Everhart Transportation Incorporated Pro Late Model Series. Everhart Transportation Incorporated has been a big part of our league for a long time, and they continue to be as we appreciate them and love pumping their company, man. They got some awesome rigs, awesome company. Clyde Everhart's a great guy, man. Everhart Transportation. If you're ever in a need to move something with an 18-wheeler, you know, if you're a baller like that, you might need to talk to them. But anyways, let's go racing as we got, how many we got here, Chubb? We got 30-something cars here, maybe 30, 33. Volusia's a big track. Only 25 of them are going to make a feature. All right, guys, appreciate you guys coming out. We're going to qualify in just a second. Remember, all starts are on the leader controls. All starts coming out of turn 4. Pace truck's got to be off the track. Leader can choose high or low line. Remember, pole goes straight to the feature. Features are always 40 laps in this series. We'll be running every other week in this time slot. The 360 sprint cars will be in the time slot on the opposing weeks. So we'll see you every other week for Pro Late Model Racing. One green, white, checkered. First car lap down gets the around 14 incident limit. All that good stuff. You guys, Austin Good controls the track. We start at 0. If there's a reason to reset it or anything like that, you got to talk to that man. Appreciate Everhart Transportation Incorporated as always. This is the ETI Pro Late Model Series. We're still live on the broadcast. It might not be the best, but it is a broadcast. We'll see you after the race. Top 3. Good luck. Let's go qualify. Pro Late Model Series Racing. We got Ryan Zabu comes out here, and he's the fastest car in practice, but I have a feeling he was sitting in this lobby waiting on us to get over here from the limited late model race.
Good possibility.
Hell of a job to all the drivers tonight. This is how we do it, man. 4 back-to-back shows with hardly any break in between each. This one's running a little bit late, but that's the way I set up this thing, is that this one race might be the one that's always running a little late, or might not be. But if it is, it doesn't affect anything, so we have no racing after this. So once again, appreciate all you guys. Man, the drivers is what makes the league go round, man. Good luck, guys. Let's ride with Ryan. He's the last guy that signed up tonight. I'm not sure where Ryan's at on his skill level. We got guys who sign up that are brand new. We got guys who sign up that are ready to rock, ready to try to race for wins. No matter where he is in his talent level, we have somewhere for him to race in this series, in this class. Every race has a race somewhere in it for every skill level. And the Monsters of Dirt, as long as you can keep your car straight, run pretty good. If you're in the back, we might call you a squirrel, but you'll only be a squirrel for so long. Ryan's running pretty good right Looks like he got a 1576 on his first lap. Not much He improved to a 69 on his second lap, up to 11th. Right now, Grandy's on the pole. Let's ride with Anthony Chocotto, who moved up to 5th. We got the pole sitter, Douglas Stewart, of this race. Chip, were you in this race? Who got the pole over? All my stuff's acting kind of silly.
Holbert.
Holbert straight to the feature, so he gets to sit there and watch a lot of racing. Douglas Stewart, Jake Jackson, Bryson Daffern, Caleb Davis.
No, Grandy. My bad.
Grandy straight to the feature. Good job, Grandy. Holbert. Sorry about that. Cody Shantz, Mason Moore, CJ Jackson, Harry Rittenhouse. Dean Reynolds way in the back. He says, where's Leslie Barber? He just wants to start behind Leslie Barber. And I don't blame him. Leslie wild as shit. Douglas Stewart's out here ready to get going. I gotta wait for that pace truck to get off the track, so Douglas Stewart's doing the smart thing. He's keeping the field way back away from the pace truck. That's what I always tell everybody. Why are you even up there in the air? Don't let that sucker be way off the track, way out of your way. Start the race how you want to. You don't even need to be up there near his bumper, you know. You know. Chev, you got any shot in this race tonight?
No.
You're usually pretty decent here, aren't you, or no?
Just I have to see how it goes. I'll make it first. To finish first, you gotta make the race. The first must make the race.
Well, that is true. Green flag's out in heat number 1. Remember, there is no cautions. If you get turned around, you gotta keep going. As they rip down the back straightaway, Douglas Stewart's got a great advantage right now here. Chad, you raced here 13 times, buddy. Finished in the top 10 once in a limited late model. So you.
Well, this is pros.
Oh no, these are pros. Let me switch it to pros. All right, well, limited's here. You suck.
Yeah, I suck about everywhere in limited.
Alright, so let's see here. Is there...
Except one here, I'm probably pretty good there.
Douglas Stewart, Dafford, Barber, Jackson. What is the top 4 minutes or top 5?
I 4, I think.
4. So right now, Jackson's the gatekeeper with Caleb Davis, Mason Moore, Sean's Long, Rittenhouse, Reynolds, and all them got a lot of work to do. Pay attention. Stewart and Orndorff got really close-looking cars from a distance. Coming off a turn 4 if I'm still watching.
Down there. Oh, that was close.
That was real close. White flags out. Douglas Stewart's first. Defford second. Jackson third. This is a big track. Justin Barber's race his way up to 4th with Davis, Moore, Shantz, Rittenhouse, and Long. Rounded out. There's checker flag for Douglas Stewart. Defford second. Jackson third. Familiar names tonight. Jackson's driving that 91 car that Tyler Shea was driving in the last race. Leslie Barber 4th. Good run for Leslie. Hopefully.
Maybe that's Barber. Never know.
Never know. I'll try this again. These 10 laps these are 10 lap heat races, aren't they?
Yeah.
I was thinking my overlay was goofing up, but I guess not. Adam Holbert's on the pole. Is it 3 heat races, Chubb, or 2? I think it's 3.
I'm gonna play 3.
Yeah. Then we got the 2 guys who's won the most championships ever in the league. Why is Jamie Massey running a 97 car, Chubb? See this messing with Holbert?
Jamie's on the outside.
Yeah, Jamie's in a 97 car on the outside, or is my trading paint's messing up?
No, it is a 97.
Yeah, I think he's messing with Holbert. You got Massey and Holbert. Holbert's won 14 times, 14 championships. He's on the pole. Massey's won 13 Monsters of Dare championships. He's on the outside pole. Klein Everhart, he's won a bunch of them too. He starts 3rd. Hell, Anthony Chubb Cottle's won his own fair share of championships. Chubb's won 4 championships. Klein Everhart's won 3 championships. That's 7, 20, 34 championships in the first 2 rows. Holy shit, Chubb, that's some history. 34 championships, first 2 rows. Damn, most leagues don't have 34 champions. And it's not like we just have 3 racing seasons. Our last season in the Pro Late Models, we usually average 8 to 12 to 14 races a season in some of these series. This season, it's only 6 for the pros, 8 for the limiteds. Here we go, green flag racing, heat race number 2. Johnny Massey pulling up to second right there. He's got the same 97 number on the door. I don't know. That's some driver, or if he's just messing with Massey. Or he's messing with Holbert. We got Anthony Chubb Allen, 7 in the third, Everhart 4th. That one works. Oh, at the top lap. Right behind him's Aiden Lewis from ECC. He can over and join us tonight. Hopefully he is enjoying himself. There's plenty of racing over here at ECC's League, but you only get one race a night. It's one really good race. Over here, you might get one or two good races a night, maybe 3 or 4 if we get real lucky. Just depending on who you are and where you are in the field. Kind of bases your opinion. Man, I tell you what, those two guys out front, they're fast, they're good, they're clean, and it's going to be a battle all the way to the finish tonight of the feature race. Don't forget, got Joseph Brandy who came out here and got the pole. Joseph trying to get his name brought up with these guys. We got 6 laps to go. Joseph says he should be on a podium just about every race if he's running right. These guys are that way. They're always up front. Both of them have won tonight, believe it or not. Adam Holbert won the micro sprint season opener at Millbridge earlier tonight, hours ago. And Joey Massey just won our limited late model race at Port Royal. They're looking like they're in a class of their own right now as Anthony Chubb Cloudle and Klein Everhart just need to keep it clean the next 5 laps. They've driven away from Dowling to Wirt, and they are both in transfer spots right now. Dowling will be starting on the pole in the second meet main if he stays where he's at. Aiden Lewis has Dowling in his sights. He's running a clean race. I still don't know what happened to Gene at the end of that limited race. I have to check that out. He was running up through that field, and next thing you know, he didn't have a right front tire at the end. Michael Hicks had a pretty good limited. He dominated a B main, made it into the feature. Side by side, Jamie Massey's on the outside of Adam Holbert. Jamie Massey muscles away from the lead from Adam Holbert, coming to 4 to go in this heat race number 2.
Yeah, race is over.
Oh, that's the end of the race right there. Damn, my overlay is just killing me tonight, but that's all right. We raced through it. Don't pay attention to the laps to go on the overlay because it's never right now. Jamie Massey is probably King James. All right, cool, Michelle. Thank you. King James Jamie Madison is the 97 car. Jamie Massey's running it in memory of King James Jamie Madison. So if that's true, that's cool, and that's cool. Nice looking car. And I gotta say, Adam Holbert's not always 97. He changes his number too, just like Jamie. Where's Mason? Mason Orndorff to the front straightaway. Mason Orndorff. Mason Orndorff to the track. Mason Orndorff to the track. There he is. He come running out of the bathroom, jumped in his hot rod, now he's out here.
Doing my homework.
Tyler Hurst is on the pole of heat number 3. That means he qualified 4th. 25 car, man. He's always in some kind of action. He's either arguing with somebody or winning the race or something, but Tyler Hurst charges through the field. He starts up front. You never know. But I tell you what, he's a racing son of a gun. He's a racing son of a gun with a... Let's see. He started in the league. Tyler Hurst started in the league January 20th of 2020. He's got 311 Monsters of Dirt starts now. He's won 6 features, 2 championships, and won $10. He hasn't won a lot of money, but he's won a lot of...
Well, I think he's won as much as I have.
Yeah, no, you just donated all back, I don't tell you. You probably won more than anybody. No, I'm just kidding. Let's start getting ready to go racing. Chud, you get to spend every Tuesday night with me. That's a win right there.
All right.
Yeah. Tyler Hurst on the front row on the pole. Orndorff, our pro late model champion from last season. He's back to defend it. Alex Brewer and Austin Good, second row. Dafford and Childers, that's Casey Childers. His son's not out here for this one. He had to go to bed. Ryan Zabu's out here for his season debut, and Chris Herrera kind of got punked out earlier in the limiteds. He's back for this race. Aaron Brumbelow, Logan Wentz, and Morgan Childers online. He is out here, but he hits the inside wall to start the race. He didn't have to go to bed, but maybe he would have wanted to after the way he just smacked that inside wall to start the race. That sucks, Morgan, but get her back together. We all make mistakes. Get her back out here and race again one day. Yeah, race again into B-Main. You never know. Race it up. They might get rid of it. You might be able to race it up to your first feature. Tyler Hurst is the leader right now. With 8 laps to go. He's the one that's all the way up his bumpers. Alex Brewer looking to make a move, but he's going to fall back into third place.
Yo! What the hell? Dang, dude.
Huge contact.
I was turning left getting off you.
Tyler Hurst just can't catch a break tonight. That's not going to make him too happy. As Curtis Stafford's going to slide in that pole position. And that's Tyler Hurst going to have to race his tail off to get back up and around and transfer spot. But he's got the car to do it as long as it's not too damaged. Chubb, did you see what happened?
They just got hung up together entering that turn.
5 laps to go for leader Alex Brewer. He came from nowhere to take that lead, and now he's pulling away. His car looks good. It's setting up good. Suspension looking good with Orndorff right behind him, all the way up his tailpipe. Austin good. I didn't even know that was Austin in that blue number 15. That's a new paint job. I didn't even spot it at first. That's a good looking one there, Austin, with a Coops monster dirt all over it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Alex Brewer comes out of turn 4. 3 laps to go as a leader. Curtis Stafford's bad damage. She's got to get down to the bottom and get off the track here.
Kick him out of here for straight line again.
Who's straight line the guy?
How?
Hurst.
They ran him in the wall on the back straightaway.
White flags out as Alex Brewer pulls down the back straightaway. If you got a problem with something that happened,
So,
I
like
miss it, just send me the
accidental contact call for
videos.
straight line?
Brewer goes through 3
Oh,
or
I
4.
mean, his bicycle down the back straightaway. That's pretty major.
I didn't do contact
Brewer
I was
wins
turning left down
the heat race number 3. Orndorff the second, good third, Hurst fourth. Childers, Herrera, Wentz, and
fucking
Zebu.
ball coming off the corner. That's the fucking thing. Y'all need to learn how wide your damn race cars are and get your head out of your ass and pay attention.
Sounds like Daffern and Hurst are having a... Was that Curtis Daffern? Yeah. We missed that one. I'll have to rewatch that one later.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Little tempers from last race too, I believe.
Yeah. What do we got here? 1 B main. How many advance?
12 to the feature.
All right, guys. 12 to the feature.
Who, me?
If you watch it on the back straightaway, Tyler's coming down the hill. Oh, man. I refuse to let that car beat me down.
I ain't got a dog in it, boys. I'm just telling you. I saw him bicycle down the back straightaway and he hit it. I don't know. I'm just saying what I thought. I don't really care that much about it.
I mean, before you say he deserved it, go back and watch the replay because Tyler's coming down the hill and just hits Curtis in the door and they both go up. So he goes in the next corner and straight lines him. That's cool.
Well, I mean, I can straight line you if you want me to. I mean, you're not my daddy. I can say whatever I want to.
I mean, I'm just wondering why why nobody's getting suspended for just straight lining guys. I mean, that's how it's going to be. And what's fun of this shit?
God dang, I didn't see it, Bryson. Chill out. What about all the drama you've caused? Come on. And if you have a problem with it, park it. I don't give a fuck. Let's race.
Hey, Bryson, bro, you always
whining.
fixing us up, bro.
And that's why he's controlling the ECCs, because he wants to win every damn race. You gotta get out here and
Okay,
race.
I'm going to race.
Gotta do it the right way. Sometimes it happens. The bad stuff happens to everybody, not just one guy. Let's go racing. Green flags out in this B main. Ah, dang. And if somebody misses something, and it's the end of the freaking world. But hey, over there, you make sure you can get your foot down. I know how it works, man. I hear it all. My name up over some bullshit out there on the track. You get me involved, that's when you get me pissed off. And I don't give a damn if you do race or don't race. I do this for the fun of it. And we got a big B main here where 12 cars going to advance. Right now, Casey Jordan, Caleb Davis, and everybody's racing clean, door to door, battling. Right now, I'll definitely go back and rewatch something, but getting called out when you don't see something, that's just, oh man, Chubb, that just pisses me off. That's the second time tonight Leonard's called me out for just a bunch of bullshit. And what's funny about that is he wasn't even a part of it. It was his brother. We got emotions happening because of teammates. Your dirt's back with a lot of emotion when you got people taking it that serious. Casey Childers is driving his tail off, trying to hold off Aiden Lewis. Caleb Davis and down in the world
wherever you want to.
Oh, the 7 car gets all messed up. Oh man, here we go. 12th is Logan Wentz. Top 12 make it to the feature. Everybody behind them has got to race their way in. Yeah, show off. 5 laps to go in this big B main.
Yeah, outside races.
Yeah, it's sad to try in this one, huh?
Yeah.
Aiden Lewis took the lead from his buddy Casey Childers with dialing the word from FTM, trying to make his mark tonight. He's running up on the outside. Caleb Davis having a good run out here in the B main with 4 laps to go, making 3. Harry Rittenhouse, Gene Wolf, that's 56 with Cody Shots, Mason Moore, Chris Herrera, Logan Winston, Sam Buckner. Ryan Zabayu is your transfer spot as we get a yellow. Big wreck back here in the back. Christopher Long, he's turned around. I missed that one. Let's see. Oh, Daffron drives down across Christopher Long's nose. It totals out 2 ECR cars. They're not on the mic wanting the world to end, and that was completely not their fault. We'll just go back live. Tons of
Hey, Aaron, I'm going to
craziness.
stay out here and see if I can luck in the top 12. Just go around the outside of me when you get past the start-finish line.
Yeah, boy. It's like I'm in the same boat.
Never mind, Aaron, inside.
Let's get this thing finished up. Dean Reynolds says maybe he'll get luck up. He's got a messed up car. There's a lot of cars out of this race because of some big wrecks. Believe it or not, Monsters of Dirt didn't wreck one car out there, Chubb.
Right.
Green flag's out. He just misses the pace truck. That could have got him black flagged. He doesn't know any better. If you hit that pace truck, that's a black flag. He drives down the back straightaway, coming at a white flag. They're 3 wide there with Caleb Davis still in 4th. Big hornet's nest behind them, guys. Let's keep it straight. You're all in the feature. Is the gatekeeper, but if anybody wrecks out right here, Dean Reynolds will steal the spot. They better keep it straight. Going down the back straightaway, Aiden Lewis is gone with the lead. He's going to win this big B main. There's features in a lot of leagues that aren't 21 cars. Casey Childers second, Allen third. Davis, Wolf, Shots, Rittenhouse, Debo, Bachman, Moore, Wentz, and Brumbelow going to the feature. Pretty much everybody else, like those guys, ended up on their roof. Ooh, Chubb, this has been a long night. We're going 40-lap racing and calling it a night. What the hell is that scheduled 4 races for? I'm crazy. Oh, man. Talk about getting their emotions up. These guys definitely get their emotions up racing 4 races in a night. 3 races. having bad and good luck, but jumping on me isn't fair to me, and everybody who knows me knows I like to jump back. I don't like to, I just do jump back. I just get a little offended. Because you know how much John Etheridge gets paid to do this? Zero. Do this all for the fun of racing and the Monsters of Dirt, something we created 7 years ago. And I just gotta keep it up for the guys, man. There's a lot of guys who really love doing this every week. We used to race 3-4 nights a week. We used to do all kinds of craziness. Now we just got it down to just one night a week on Tuesday nights, and it seems to be working good that way. I'm gonna let them do their warm up here. It's only 2 minutes of warm up here for the EGI Pro Late Model Series. Appreciate everything EGI has always done for us.
We ride across these plains and prairies, Rocky Mountain highs, fade off into the distance like ghost riders in the sky. Black smoke and white line, steel horses side by side. It's more than just a living, y'all. Hell, it's our way of life. We're the last of the cowboys, the giddy up gone boys. 18 wheels on the concrete, it's a slow and dying breed, rolling like Jesse James, a modern day outlaw game. If you're out here riding with me, come on back and make some noise. We're the last of the cowboys.
They're getting ready to wrap up hot laps here as they've warming it up, getting the track broken for this final 40-lap race to the finish in the Pro Late Model Series. Race number 1. We've had a long night of racing tonight, a lot of emotion. That's par for course in the Monsters of Dirt. And several drivers getting into it tonight. Daffern's gotten into it with a few guys. Tyler Hurst. Drama's up a little bit, but you know what? If you didn't come out here and didn't give a shit about this, you probably wouldn't show up every Tuesday night. But it gets your blood going a little bit and gives you that racing feeling. Maybe that's why you're here. But the biggest thing is to quit blaming the Monsters of Dirt for your problems. If you got problems, I got plenty of counselors for you to call. But Monsters of Dirt is not the reason for your problems. I'm just telling you. Anthony Chubb Cottle for $40 an hour. He'll listen to your problems. Douglas Stewart starts second on the outside of Joseph Grandy. Joseph Grandy took the pole. He has not been on the track since. Until that warm-up, he got to skip the heats and the mains, but that had to have been a boring 30 minutes. Douglas Stewart, like I said, starts second with Jamie Massey and Alex Brewer in the second row. Massey, if he pounces and gets that lead early, don't be surprised if he dominates in that 97 car. Bryson Daffern and Adam Holbert starts 5th and 6th. Mason Orndorff and Jake Jackson 7th and 8th. Anthony Cottle and Austin Good 9th and 10th. Leslie Barber, Klein Everhart 11th and 12th. Tyler Hurst and Casey Childers 13th and 14th. Aiden Lewis and Dylan DeWert 15th and 16th. Caleb Davis and Gene Wolfe 17th and 18th. Cody Shantz, Sam Bachman, Rittenhouse, Wentz, Bayo, Rumbelow, Mason Moore is your final car. Mason makes the feature. He did pretty decent in the supers the last time, so maybe he'll do all right in the pros, as these 25 cars will get the most points out of all the drivers that showed up tonight as we're getting ready to go green flag racing. 40 laps of action here for the ETI Pro Late Model Series. We're fixed setups. Tomorrow night you can pay $10, join the ECC race. Fixed setups against some of the fastest guys in this league. They're over there racing open setups, I should say, is the ECC. Everybody knows Monsters of Dirt's a fixed setup league, but the ECC, East Coast Clash Racing League, open setup supers, open setup pros. You got them setups to build. Go over there and race and see how you do against Massey, Daffern, and all those boys. As the same guys who went over here, they do pretty decent over there too. Full ride coming off the turn 4. They're all holding together. We got a 40 laps of action ahead of us. I just wish sometimes the drivers could just say, it's between us, and let's argue it out without involving John or Monsters of Dirt. Sometimes when you both are veterans, I don't want to get involved. Straight line you, send me the video. Then what do you want to do? Kick it out of the league or suspend it? We can talk about it. All that being said, we got a lot of great racing tonight. In between some of that drama, we've had some really good racing. Street Stocks had a little couple too many cautions, maybe. Besides that, we've had some, even that whole feature only had one caution. The limited late models only had one caution, right? I believe. Chubb's running 13. Still leading this race, but here comes the 3-car trying to put pressure. 3 in and 97 running the low line on turn 3 and 4. Grandy staying right in the middle. These two guys are going to try everything they can to work his teammates and work around Grandy as Douglas just gives the spot up to Massey. He might not get back around him again. Douglas. 1 second, one wrong move, and that Massey guy will just jump around you and get gone. So it look like Massey may be a little quicker, but we still got 30 laps left in this race. Our strategy could be pointed out as it's just long enough of a race that you do got to roll your tires a little bit, I'm sure. We've already made it 11 laps through this 25-car field. Oh, Brumbo gets nailed back there. Something's going on. He holds it together as Mason Moore drove through him, but they straighten it back out, and Brumbo's back on the run. He's running back to forward, slides up in front of Mason. Mason drives up in his bumper and drives back down the back straightaway. But these two might be having a little bit of problems, possibly. So far, Mason just took his whole front end off, driving through the back of Brumbelow. Hopefully Brumbelow just drives away now and gets clear of this BS. We have a really good race going on up front right now. But Joseph Grandy has let off 14 laps, make it 15 here in a minute.
Mason, you raced a little smarter in last place. You might keep a nose on it.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think Mason was too amused. So he got worked over a little bit there. No hands, no front clip, and Brumbelow drove away. That's the way it goes sometimes. When you're doing the whole trying to abuse your car as a weapon battle, well, somebody's going to end up losing, if not both of you. And you're running high wide on the outside, letting her rip potato chip. Leaders are coming. Hopefully he can keep her clean and keep her out of the way as leaders catch them, because Team H&L is doing everything they can to run down Joseph Grandy. Grandy won the 410 Wing Sprint Series championship last season. One of the few series that Jamie Massey didn't win the championship in last season. Joseph Grandy dominated that series, won 3 of the 4 races, 2 of the 4 races. We're halfway through this one. He took the pole tonight. He's led 20 laps, and he's running really good right now. That line, it looked like he was giving up some ground to Jamie on that line, but then he pulled away down the back straightaway. Right there, through 3 and 4, Massey gets really close to him. Massey's running a little higher entry on 1 and 2. Now he's getting a run. Ooh, we got our first caution. And it's Mason Moore. It was almost our first caution several times. Let's see what happened there. So he just turns it down to the bottom. He's probably pretty frustrated after what happened. He tried to back out before the caution came out. That'll give these guys a little halfway break here. Grandy has led every lap so far. Still have 24 of the 25 cars out here. Mason Moore parked it after having some pretty serious contact with Brumbelow. Brumbelow still has a spoiler somehow, but he's running in 24th. He's going to come in and try to get some repairs, it looks like. Damn, I should have went one to go. My bad, guys. Tire's gonna get cooled off. This is a big track. Everybody gets a little break here. Should be going one to go. Chubb, how's your race going, buddy?
Yeah. It's alright.
Car's still in good shape?
Yeah.
Drop back 5 spots, but I think you're gonna gain 6. Let's go. Get that top 10. Where you got the pace trucks, the lights are off. Cautions, breed cautions. First caution of the race. Only had 1 caution in a couple of these features tonight. Street stocks had a few more than 1. But there's street stocks. We've raced. $130 feature laps after this race is over tonight. 4 classes. Monsters of Dirt style. Green flags out. We got a flasher. Sometimes those flashers can mess everything up, and it looks like we got a big mess back here. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Straighten it out. Straighten it out. Good job. Good job. Good driving. Good driving. Douglas Stewart's getting ate up by the Hornet's Nest. Mason Orndorff. Season champion comes across Dafford's nose, and somehow Dafford didn't get out of that situation. Dafford's trying to run it back up to the front after an eventful night with a lot of emotion. We got Holbert on the inside, Dafford on the outside of Douglas, and they're both going to try to make the pass around Brewer now. 2 more faster guys are coming to the front. Dafford's in 5th. He's looking really quick with Holbert on the inside. Yellow flag's out. Leslie Barber's in the crash with Tyler Hurst. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Leslie Barber, let's see what happened here. Oh, Barber hits that entrance to the... Damn, that's crazy. I haven't seen that happen in a long
My
time,
front didn't
Joe.
look like this time, Brumbelow.
Wheel looks straight, right front fender and nose is pretty fucked up, but it's all still on the car.
Whew, 13 laps to go. Chubb, do you see the way he hooked in that wall?
No.
Oh, he
All I
hit
seen
that
was cars piling in.
right at the start-finish line like he got stuck. Going right back to racing here. Let's do this. Joseph Granny with 12 laps to go. Man, what an intense night of racing. Next week we got the midgets as the opening series. Shouldn't say that. I'll get kicked off of Facebook. The opening series next week is the, and then we got street stocks, limited late models, and 360 wing sprints next week. So green flags out. Joseph Granny chose to start from the outside, and he just left Jamie Massey in the dust. Starting outside's pretty good option there, it looks like, because that's probably going to cost Massey a chance at the win here. Mason Orndorff, last season's champions, ran up a second spot, up 5 spots to 17 guy. He just knows how to hunt the front, that's for sure. As he's running with a chance now to run for the win with Jamie Massey trying to stick to him in third. They started last season with a little drama, bumper to bumper, and this season they're bumper to bumper again. Hopefully that drama's behind them. 9 laps to go. Bryson Dafford's in 4th with Jake Jackson in 5th in the 91 car.
Black.
8 laps to go. Granny's led every lap. He's been dominant tonight. He's looking to pick up the feature win tonight, make it 4 different drivers and 4 different races. I don't think it's going to be really easy for anybody to come out here and sweep these races this season with so many different kinds of cars and different kinds of tracks. It's gonna you really got to bring your skill on all 4 races to be competitive in all 4 races. But Jamie Massey has been competitive in the big cars. He didn't race the micros because he's right there on the bumper of Orndorff trying to make a move.
Wherever you need to go once the car's messed up.
Casey Childers running 17th out here with a damaged car. You hear him on the mic. Sounds familiar. He's the broadcaster and owner of ECC. Go check him out on YouTube, East Coast Clash. Casey's also on TikTok with Casey Childers. Check him out, man. He's got a great lead. Last few races, I think they're averaging 1 caution a race this season. So if you like long races with very few cautions, hell, this one's had 2 cautions. His usually have 1. ECC, DWRL, all great leagues in my mind. Of course, I'm going to say Monsters of Dirt. Joseph Brady with 3 laps to go. He is just pacing this show. Bryson Dafford, he's going to do everything he can to get in here and get on the podium. I hope he does. I'd like to talk to him. We got a little conversation to have. No, I'm just kidding. Get a little frustrated with my man there, but we've been racing together, and he's been racing in our leagues for a long ass time and won a lot of stuff. White flags out. Joseph Granny's led 49 laps, Joe. Here he comes up to Tyler Hurst. Tyler Hurst, stay up out of the way. Joseph Granny down the back straightaway. He's going to pick up another feature win in the Monsters of Dirt. Joseph Granny first. Mason Orndorff going to finish 2nd, last season's champion. And Jamie Massey 3rd. Dafford 4th. Jake Jackson 5th. Good racing, guys, man. 2 features in the late models, only 3 cautions total. Not bad, not bad. Top 3 to Discord, and we'll catch y'all next week. For those who aren't so mad they gotta quit. We'll see y'all next week. But good racing tonight, guys. 3 features with less than 2 cautions, and the street stocks was a little crazy. But anyways, good run tonight. Top 3 to Discord. Chubb, where'd you finish?
Like 18th or something like that.
Jeez, Chubb, what was your best?
I got in that wreck.
What was your best finish tonight?
6th, I think, in the first race.
Well, that's it. You're going to be a micro sprint driver from now on. Let's zoom in here on Grandy's car and get a good shot of Grandy as he picks up another win. But first, let's talk to 3rd place finisher Jamie Massey. He's on another podium. He won a race tonight. Got a couple podiums. Good night overall, Jamie. Glad you didn't sit out after all. Glad your old lady ain't too mad at you. Hopefully, good run tonight, man. Huh? What needed to change to get those top 2 spots. More or less, what needed to change to keep Grandy from leading every single lap?
Oh man, we had him. We had him where we wanted him, and at caution, and I was just asleep. This is all there is to it. I was asleep. The middle of 1 and 2 was coming in, and I was just kind of waiting to not show it there. And he was sliding really deep to 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, and that would have gave me room to get up beside him down the back, and that's just what we needed. But I didn't. It wasn't in when I was running second. It just took it a little while. I tried different lines a little bit. It was getting better and better. I moved down a little bit and would feel it every now and then and just kind of see what it was doing. But I knew if on the restarts the guys got to racing 3 and 4 wide, it would throw some crumbs up there in the middle of 1 and 2, and we could go there. But I just fell asleep on the restart, man. That's all it is. Then Grandy qualified the pole. The league stacked, dude. It's all about qualifying, and I haven't been able to do worth a shit at that lately. So it is what it is. I knew I needed to maximize and get and win that heat race. That was key to go get him. But yeah, it's just his night, man. Congratulations, good restart there by Mason. But we were definitely faster than the 2 cars in front of us.
Well, you can't win them all, Massey, but you still had a great night, great first week of the season. Good job, man. Good to see you again, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
No, hell no. Them are good guys, and they ran a flawless race, and they deserve to be won too. We messed up a little bit and cost us. Congratulations to them too, and I want to thank everybody over at H&L, Papa Mike's Promotions, you for putting this deal on, and Jamie Massey Consulting, and yeah, we'll see you. I'm like I said, man, I'm not here full time. I'm not gonna be here every week, so I snuck in here tonight. I'm probably gonna sleep on the couch. So if the couch is too hard, I probably won't be here next week. So. Well, congratulations, guys, and yeah, see ya.
You can fit on the couch a lot better than me, Jamie. All right, bud. Mason Orndorff. How do you say your last name? Am I saying it right?
Orndorff.
Orndorff, yeah. Orndorff is back again. He got the Pro Late Model Championship. One of the highlights for me last season was hearing him after he got that Pro Late Model Championship. And he's back again trying to defend it. He ran it all the way up to 2nd place from 6th place starting spot, 7th place starting spot. So good job, Mason, man. You're definitely consistent, know how to keep defenders on it. You haven't won a Monsters of Dirt race yet, but you are a Monsters of Dirt champion, and you're beating on the door of that first win, buddy.
Was super close tonight. Was kind of the same story for the last race where it is bad qualifying, started 7th, made our way through the field with some good restarts, but besides that, just couldn't get the last spot, man. That 5 car had to walk down the whole night.
Yeah, he was pretty good, but you looked pretty good there, but them last few laps, he started pulling away. He was definitely the class of the field tonight, Mason, but you got those points, and if you just keep on doing that every week, if you can get a 2nd place finish in all 6 races, you'll probably be a champion again. So hopefully we see you out here every other week for this season, as the pros race every other week in this time slot. So hopefully we keep seeing you, Mason, and good run out there, buddy. You want to thank anybody?
Schaefer Construction, Howard Home Services, and that's it.
All right, buddy. All right, Mason. Well, hopefully we talk to you again real soon, Mason. We'll see you at the next one. All right, Joseph Grandy, you said, man, I deserve to be on a lot more features than I've been on, even when I was bragging about you last season about how great you've been doing. And you keep proving yourself right, man. You're freaking getting faster and faster, dude. And you come out here in a stacked field and just dominated this show. I mean, to get the pole, not even touch the track for 40 minutes, and then come back out here and lead every freaking lap, man. That's the way you do it, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little nervous not being on the track for so long because I'm more of a rhythm driver than anything. But yeah, obviously, I think starting on the pole was the key to me winning that. If Jamie was in front of me, he probably would have stayed in front of me. I kind of disagree with him being he said he was the fastest car. He had plenty of opportunities to get by me. But
we'll look at them lap times after the race.
But Yeah, I mean, I think he had the quickest lap time, but obviously I'm going to have the best average because I was in the lead. But overall, it makes up for the way the rest of the night went, so I'll take it.
Yeah, well, rest of the night was a little rough, but man, you got one of these feature wins and got a great start on the season. There's only 6 of these races, so winning one of them gets you a hell of a good start on them points and that chance at another championship, man. Grandy, it's good to see you in victory lane, buddy. Who you want to thank?
Aiden over at Raise the Bar, Catalytic Recovery, Hinkle Homes, Mad Rabbit, Highline Cinematography, Shaggy TV, Reckless Raps, my girlfriend Olivia. Appreciate you, man, for putting this together.
Hell yeah, well, let me tell you guys, we got Jamie Massey picked up a win tonight in the limited late models. We got Adam Hulbert, another freaking 14-time champion in the league. Adam Hulbert, he won the little micro sprints, and you had Jake Jackson, who's just on the verge of starting to dominate. He ran up front in all the races tonight. He won the street stocks, won his first Monsters of Dirt feature, and then Grandy comes in here and he picks him up another feature win, and it just shows how stretched out this league is, how many guys can actually win these races. Grandy wins his 4th feature win in the Monsters of Dirt in his 180th start. Grandy, you've been part of the league since 22, so pretty crazy. So Joseph Grandy picks up another win. We'll catch him later. And Chubb, that was a wild night, but I told you we could do it. 4 of them back to back. It's a little late, but not much later than normal. And a lot of guys got to race a lot of different series, man. That's kind of the goal there, and we're done until next Tuesday. So appreciate you coming out, Chubb, and doing your thing. And freaking, he's a broadcaster, a racer, and doing all of our points. And all I got to do is just sit here and talk. So we'll catch y'all next time, guys. It's a fun night of Monsters of Dirt racing. Wow, 4 different winners, 4 different races. 4 great shows. There might be a couple drivers with some sour feelings, but they got to understand not every night's your night. And I guarantee you not every night it's our fault. It's your fault. We'll catch you later.
Running to the checker flag, running through the red light. 12 kept me gunning, won't pull over till I'm dead right. Riding till the sunrise, can't none by no bedtime. Ain't gon' get no bitch riding with me, let the head fly. Better know from West Side Atlanta or the best style, all the way to Crenshaw. I'm out of mind, nigga, better know. Big shit, poppin' ain't no little shit. Dropping bags, it's a lot to you, to me a little bit. Let them know Chevy 40 cal in my lap. Real dope boys in the trap. The big yacht, ballin' like a big shot. Niggas on my dick, make me room for your big, gotta let them know. I don't turn wrestle, I don't lip box. Solitaires, all I do is big rocks. I came from Dilly Rock, all the way to Hitchut. On the throne, bitch ain't one I'm on, she can kick rock, let her know. My foot up on the gas, I'm blowing money fast, gotta know. I'm on these haters' ass. I know these niggas, man, gotta let them know. Big dog, all we get it bread, I ain't never scared. Big flex on a nigga head, what I'm standing on. Business, big chick, we done did that. Pushing weird back, better give me respect and some more. Atlanta know for I would book the show for $1,000 or so. I was selling grand right on camera, tilling hammers go. Lane speaking to me what you need a camera for. Center hitter, hitting hoes on centerfold, better know. They call it ballin', we just call it living. They say you live and die by your decision. Well, I'ma push it to the limit, never mind the consequences. Interfering, nigga, I'ma handle business, better let them know. On another level, my SS I put together, hit the pedal, do 200 everywhere I go. Better than I stay fly, just to show the day now. On the throne, bitch ain't one I'm on, she can kick rock, let her know. My foot up on the gas, I'm blowing money fast, let her know. I'm on these haters' ass. I know these niggas, man, better let them know. Skateboard P on the track, Louis Duffel bag, 50 rack. Poppin' be so obnoxious, I ain't got no country promo like I still got a pocket full of crack. All they do is fight for number 2, cause I'm the one. Still make it play with the one. All we know is success, hit her with some rich sex. Good looking your bitch back, she forever mine till I let her go. Better know, let her know. 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 Keep my foot up on the gas. I'm blowing money fast. Better know. I'm on these haters' ass. I know these niggas mad. Better let them know.